+1, episode 11. I think it's 11. Episode 11. 11 sounds good. Oh, shit. Oh, we got ourselves a show. Yep. Hold on. Wait till you see the loading picture I have. Pun. Hold on a second. Let me do it to him. Boom.
Oh, shit. Look at that. I remember that picture.
Oh, man.
I remember that picture.
That picture is titled Sexy Cam.
Sexy Cam? Okay.
Oh, that's Mr. Cameroni DiFrenzio. Oh, boy. Welcome, everybody, to this 11th episode of the +1 Show, the official guest podcast of the Two Endangered Mammals podcast, the #1 podcast in my duplex. I am your host, Mr. Tiger Adinaldo, and with me, as always, is the one and only Slim Goody himself, Mr. Pun-Fu-Panda. Pun, how are you, man?
I'm well. How are you?
Listen, I'm Black, Brazilian, and beautiful, man. I cannot complain at all whatsoever. As you can see, right next to him is Mr. Tony Stark himself.
I'll take that.
Mr. Dean Karadimas. How are you, man?
Good, brother. How are you?
I'm great, man. I'm great.
I'm excited.
I haven't seen you in person. I feel like I said earlier, I feel like it's been over 2 years.
Oh, shit.
Since we've laid eyes on each other.
Absolutely.
Eye contact.
Eye contact.
The fucked up part, when we met, I'll talk about that in a second.
Okay.
I'll talk about that in a second. We got a hell of a show.
We do.
We got some things happening. We had some rain today.
We did.
We had some, it was a lot of wind.
Yeah. A
lot of wind outside. A lot of things happening. We got a person who is an amazing cook. Can I call you a chef? Can I call you an amazing chef?
Sure.
He's an amazing chef.
I'll go for it.
If I'm a podcaster, you're a chef.
So
you
it's
know
not it's not a career. So I wouldn't be a chef, but
I mean, you can still be a chef and it not be your career, right?
all right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I don't get paid to podcast. I'm still a podcaster.
You get some donation.
Every now and again. That don't count. I'm sure somebody's donated to your chefington. Your
Here we go.
Chefism.
Chefness, yeah.
Have you seen the movie Chef?
I have bits and pieces.
Bro, it's such a good movie.
It is pretty good.
You know what? Do yourself a favor. Sit down. If you ever get like an hour, I know you're a busy man. If you ever get like an hour, just sit down and give it a watch. Here's the thing. It's good. I'm not saying it just because you're involved in in that world. It's just a solid movie. It's like a love letter to food.
That's awesome.
And I know you like food.
Oh yeah.
I mean, you don't just you don't just become an amazing cook and get accolades for it and not like food.
Yeah.
Oh man, I love food.
It was kind of by accident how it all happened.
Really? We're going to talk about that. We're going to discuss that because you had brought that up and I was like, hold off a second. We want to I like to have a natural reaction to things. But before we do that, why don't we go ahead? Is everything okay over there? Okay, because whenever you keep looking that way, because you usually never look at the monitor. So whenever you look that way, I'm like, oh shit, I'm like, is something going on? Do I need to?
No, you're good.
Oh man, Mr. Pun.
Yep.
Why don't you go ahead and inform the good people how they can reach out to you?
On Instagram, Snapchat, and Discord at Pun-Fu-Panda, and on Facebook, Pun-Capasso.
And Mr. Dean.
Yeah.
If the people were so inclined, how would they get in touch with you?
Facebook.
It's all right there if you need to read it.
Yeah, Facebook.
It's just long as fuck.
Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat, everywhere at Dean Karadimas, DeanKaradimas.com.
What about the Of All Trades?
And my business is ofalltradescle.com.
I was like, you gonna have me put it on there and then you ain't gonna say it? I did all that work typing. Did all that typing and you ain't even going. If you want to get in touch with me, you can reach me at Tiger39. That's THAIGER 39. And you can catch me across Instagram, Facebook, Snapchat, Twitter, Christian Mingle, Farmers Only, Bumble, Tinder,
Go Puff.
Go Puff. Yeah, Go Puff. What else? Fat Life.
Oh, geez.
Oh, Pun, did you just break your your microphone?
Nope, I did not.
Anywhere that the media is of a social variety,
And where there's a handle.
you can catch me at Tiger39. If you would like to watch the show after the fact, you can go to youtube.com/Tiger39 It's all arranged there in playlists in an orderly fashion. If you want to listen to the podcast after the fact, just go to your favorite podcasting streaming platform of choice and search for Two Endangered Mammals.
Yeah.
We should be the only ones there.
Yeah.
That's right.
I mean, if there was a bunch of them, we wouldn't be endangered anymore, right? You know what I'm saying?
I mean, you could have a bunch of endangered animals.
You could. But at
they're
that
not
point,
us.
yeah, we'd be vulnerable at that point.
Yeah.
Vulnerable animals. Not so much endangered, but we'd be vulnerable.
Endangered.
We got a lot of love going on. Do you have the chat scripts up there ready about who's in the chat as of
on
now?
Facebook?
Yeah, on Facebook. I will do real quick. I will do Instagram.
That's cool.
So let's get these. Let me get these shout outs underway. I got to switch my my pad bank. So we got. Hang on. We got my friend Jess. Okay. I'm gonna mess her name up. Bollinger.
Okay.
So she just she was working at the Cleveland Clinic.
Okay.
And she is not anymore. And she got a new job. So I want to congratulate her.
Very cool.
So shout out to Jess.
Very cool.
Let me give her the. Oh wait. Oh, got to turn it up. There we go.
Boom.
And also, I mean, she works in the medical field, so she'll get one of those too.
There you go.
She'll get one of those too. We also got. This weird dude is in here. Dean Karadimas. Is in the chat. So we're.
That's me.
EV is in the chat on Instagram. We got the homie, the Don Robinson is in the chat.
What up, Silky?
Jackie P is in the chat.
What up, Mom?
On the gram. And also, and she said good evening. Good evening. That's Pun's mom.
Oh,
yeah,
hey, Pun's mom.
What up?
And Peppy No Neck is in the chat.
Oh shit.
On Instagram, and he said, "Pep is in the house, and I'm watching."
We know.
He always informs us that he's
always-
watching, just in case we didn't
doesn't
see
know
it.
that it tells us that.
Right.
What's up, Pops?
Mikey Ventura is in the chat on Instagram. What up, Mike? Let's see. Iron Fort Fit just joined the chat. Who?
That's my boy Isaiah from the gym.
As his name? Is he a dad or no?
What's that?
Is he? Do you know if he's a dad or not?
I do not believe so.
Okay, then he gets
Cool.
No one should let him be a father.
Is he a veteran or anything?
He is a vet.
He is
He's
a
a
veteran?
Marine. He's
Okay.
a Marine.
Oh, we get to use the
shit.
Boom. Thank you for your service. Thank you for your service.
My friend Liz.
Lizard 1000 RR.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's her. Is she a mom or no?
She's not.
She's not a mom? Is she a vet or anything?
She's not.
She okay. Then
She has 2 dogs and a horse.
hey,
Cool.
That counts as something.
Yeah, it counts
that
as
counts as something. And I think that's everybody in the. Nope, M. Wagner. M. Wagner is in the chat.
Ooh, my buddy Matt.
Oh, that's Matt?
Yeah.
Okay. Is Matt a dad or a veteran or anything?
I do not believe.
You do not? Okay. Well,
Cool.
if he lets me know otherwise.
He's a German car
And
tech.
then
Oh shit.
Daniel J. Ford. Is that a friend of yours?
Yep. High school
Okay.
friend.
Is he a dad or a veteran?
He's
or?
a father.
He's a father? Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Cool. Everybody gets different sound effects
Yeah,
around
man.
here. I'm working on getting even more so that everybody can have something. Liz just said, "Hey guys, hey Liz."
What
All
up,
right.
Liz?
Wait a minute. John Knight Solo just joined.
Yeah, my buddy John Michael.
Is
Knight.
he?
He's my buddy from Miami. I've been going back and forth from Miami with him.
I ain't asked you that though. Is he? Is he a dad, veteran, or
He is not.
he is not? Okay. There we go. Okay.
All right.
He said he wants a fart noise. I don't have one yet. Give me some time. Give me some time. Pun, who do we have over in
All right.
Facebook land?
First, we got Peppy No Neck.
Oh, Pepe No Neck is over there.
What up, Pops? Your mom?
Oh, my mom is in the chat.
Yeah.
Hey, mom.
Hello.
We got Derek Rudolph.
Oh, Derek is over here. Wait,
Yeah.
is Derek? Did we figure out if Derek is there?
Shit. I think we did. I think we
I
did.
feel like we. Oh no. That's DJ Raven.
Yeah.
Raven, do you have any kids? I've never asked him. I don't think. I guess we should probably figure that out.
Jess?
Short Jess or Short Jess is here.
Yeah. What up, Jess? Your cousin James?
Oh, James is in the house.
Gons?
Gonzo is here.
Blue Belt?
Oh, but wait, stop the presses. We got to fade to black. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, Blue Belt Emily is in the house. Welcome, Blue Belt Emily.
7.5.
Oh, the 7.5
What
is
up,
in
what
the
up?
building.
Your sister Liz.
Oh, Liz is here.
What up, Liz? The head of the Danforth household.
Oh, Sarah? Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
What up, Sarah? Bree.
Oh, Bree is here. I thought you were about to say another mom. All these round of applauses we done did.
Jay Rogers.
Jay.
Yeah.
Oh, Jay. Wait, is Jay dead?
He is. Yeah. What up, Jay? Just Moves.
Oh, Just Moves is in the house. Really quick, a new person just joined in on Instagram, and I'm gonna assume they're a mom.
Okay.
MILF and Oreos.
She
I'm gonna go ahead and assume that
You know
that's a
what?
mom.
I think you're safe to assume that.
Yeah. So
She's
she
a mom.
definitely gets a round of applause.
Yeah.
Shout out to MILF
Oh, yeah.
and Oreos. I used to wear a hat that said MILF Chaser.
Really?
Yeah, you don't remember that? The orange hat?
Oh yeah.
No, it said MILF Hunter.
Yeah, because
yeah,
of
MILF
yeah.
Hunter.
We did so we were in a literally a dance competition, like with kids and stuff in it. And I'm in this. I think it was even televised.
Yeah.
With Just Moves.
Yep.
Me, Julian, our friend Sawyer, and Manny.
Manny, yeah.
And I'm wearing. I'm 6'3", so as far as dancers go, I'm tall as fuck. Like, and I'm on stage. There's a bunch of kids as well, like that were performing as well. I'm wearing a bright orange hat that says MILF Hunter across it. And let me tell you, a lot of moms were like, so about this hat. Because it was wasn't it at like Kalahari?
Yeah.
And we were chilling at the pool afterwards. They were like, we love your hat. That's just I have a couple kids. And I'm like, what?
They're telling you something.
There we go.
They're telling you something.
Oh man, who else do we? Julie just said I remember this. Who else do we got in
that's
on
all
Facebook?
I'm
That's
seeing
all,
right
all
now.
on Facebook.
Yeah.
All right, really quick on Twitch, we got Drinks, Jokes, and Storytelling. Blow it up for Drinks is the homie, man. That is the homie. He always shows love. And we also got DJ Raven over on Twitchland.
What up?
Oh man, okay. I think that's everybody. Julie said we had the mom screaming. We definitely did. Let me make sure nobody new popped up because Dean is what you call Insta famous.
No.
So him being on here is going to be like a whole bunch of Instagrammers like, yo.
Jay said Big Pun ain't Big Pun anymore. What up, Pun?
I know
and
he
Dean?
he just pun right
What
now.
up, Pun and Dean? So,
Oh, what's up, man?
Yeah, Big Pun is just pun now. Just pun. Ain't no big anymore. I mean, listen, he's still got that big man mentality. He's still, if people try to catch them hands, they gonna catch a eyeful. Ninja Senses is on the is in the chat. Is that a friend of yours, Dean?
He is a father.
He's a father.
Cool.
Yeah.
Boom.
What up?
What up, Greg?
And then the Lot Podcast. Is that a group of people or is that just?
I can't answer that question.
Oh,
I
okay.
don't know.
You don't know them? Well, I'm gonna blow it up for them. Shout out to the Lot Podcast.
Okay, go for it.
The Lot Podcast. Hit the chat. Let us know when you go live, and so I can send people to your show whenever you're live or where they can find it. Oh man. Whew. Wait. Raven said Calypso's jumping like a motherfucker for food. Who's Calypso? Can you elucidate me as to who that might be? I love that word. Man, we got some things to talk about, but first, I want to welcome for the first time to the Two Endangered Mammoth Studio, Mr. Dean. Sir, how have you been, man?
Oh, good. Up and down. Up and down.
I feel it. I feel it. You can pull that mic back if you want to lean back. Yeah, you just pull, just make sure you're talking right into that mic. You
That's
gotta
right.
you gotta get right up on them.
I like
You gotta
that.
get
Right up in there. Yeah, been good. Dealing with the ups and downs of life.
Okay,
Trying
okay.
to ride them all.
You know what? In life, definitely have some ups and downs, but as long as you're here for both of them, man, things are good. You know what I'm saying? Things are good. You're still here. You're still on this
That's right.
side of the ground, so
Yep, that's
you're
right.
doing something right. At least that's what I tell myself. You know what I mean? I'm still breathing. Still breathing, so I got to be doing something right.
Did we shout out Drinks and Storytelling?
Yeah, Drinks, Jokes, and Storytelling.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh, okay. So the podcast is about living off the land. That's what the LOL podcast is.
That's cool.
So, okay. The LOT podcast. Okay. LOTL podcast, the Living Off the Land podcast.
Okay.
So I'm assuming it's a podcast about living off the land, off grid type stuff.
That's cool.
Yeah,
that's
like
cool.
Inbox me a link because I kind of want to listen. I kind of want to
Yeah.
check that out because I have a fascination with like off grid stuff.
Mhm.
So I have a bunch of like there's this company Delta that makes this basically it's like a lithium battery generator thing, and it has a solar panel that comes with it. I have one of those. I just have this fascination of just being able to just go out in the middle of nowhere, just just be. And I'll probably never do it because I also love technology.
Right.
But I have this thing about like one day I like the idea of being able to go off grid. If shit hits the fan, I'm good. You know what I mean?
About to say,
yeah. Like I try to, I always, like I do things to try to hone my skills. Like I'm not saying I'm fucking Survivor Man or nothing like that, but I can start a fire, I can find water, and I can figure out what not to eat.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's a lot harder to figure out what not. I feel like it's more important to know what not to eat than it is to know what to eat. Because if you know what not to eat, then if you don't recognize it, you could probably eat it because it's not on your list of, you know what I mean, don't do.
Don't do that.
Yeah. Especially when it comes to plants. We were talking about this before. Like if all hell breaks loose and you have to live off the land, there's way more. So as far as like the amount of plant life that's out there, right? Let's say the amount of plant life is this big. This much of it you can eat.
Right.
You know what I mean? All this other shit will kill you or make you sick.
Yeah.
And then when it comes to like animals, like if this is the animal life that's out there, you can probably eat this much of it. There's way more animals that you can eat than plants.
Oh,
now,
for sure.
Now I'm not dissing being plant-based. I'm
sure.
part-time plant-based myself.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
In an emergency situation, though, I would rather take a chance on this thing with the fur than eating a plant and then eating a plant and just see what happens.
Yeah. Like, I don't recognize this good or bad. Oh, fuck it, I'll do it anyway.
Yeah,
see what happens.
That's how old boy went out. What was that movie? Into the Wild?
Yeah.
When he ate those berries. He's like, I'm gonna eat these berries real quick.
Try it.
Yeah.
How'd that work out?
Didn't work out good.
That was it. He's done.
Yeah. There's a reason that show.
Spoiler alert.
Yeah.
Dude got spoiled.
Oh man. Yeah, that's a true story too.
Yeah.
Fuck. Yeah, you know what? I didn't watch that movie because when movies like that come out, a lot of times I'll go check the like the real story and see how that went. And if it went like that, I'm good. I'm all right. I don't need to see this. You know what I mean? I kind of want to, it's like I said last week. I watch movies for escape from negative. You know what I mean? Like escapism. I want to see fantastical stuff. I like happy endings at the end of my movie. Giggity. I don't like walking out of the movie feeling like, you know what I mean? Like we talked about last week. Have you ever seen 7 Pounds?
Yes.
Will Smith.
Oh my!
You feel like crap at the end of that movie.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I don't want to walk out of the movie feeling like that. You know what I mean?
That was sad.
Especially if you take a date.
That's over.
Yeah, forget about it. Just drop her off.
Good night.
Don't even go in for a hug. I'll text you.
It's over.
Don't even drive her home. Just call her an Uber.
I gotta go to bed.
Yeah, I'll hit you up tomorrow. I'm gonna go home. I'm gonna go pet my dog just because. Dude, I made the mistake of watching that movie thinking, oh, it's Will Smith, man. That movie ended. I literally felt like I shot my dog. Like I felt like I just ran my dog over. You know what I mean? Like, fuck, this sucks. Yeah, I don't go to movies for that reason. For that very reason. Drink Joe said, I'll take it again. He'll take blow it up for him again. We got more people in the Instagram.
Do we?
Yeah. I like to get this stuff out of the way early because, I don't want to get deep into the show and then ignore them. So my esthetician, Miss Lady Wonder.
What up?
Hello.
Tara Marie is in the chat. Is that a friend of yours?
Yes.
Okay. Is she
Not a
mom,
mother.
veteran, not a mom? Just
an awesome girl.
awesome person? Boom.
Yeah.
And the RCF.
It's one of my car friends.
He said to tell you that your car is slow.
Ooh,
Oh,
it is.
shit.
It
That's
is.
cold. That's cold.
Which
Wow.
one?
Wait, which car? Which car though? Which car are you talking
He's
about?
talking about SLK.
Okay.
The little Mercedes.
Okay. He could talk about Mercedes. He better not be talking about the Bimmer.
Bimmer.
Better not be talking about the Bimmer. I might take offense. I don't tolerate that kind of talk around here. But wait, I didn't. Is he a dad or anything?
No.
Okay.
No, you're-
We'll blow it up for the RCF. Put my phone back over there. I like how it gets like super quiet when I put the phone back over there. Like y'all are kind of sitting over there, like y'all are in a classroom, not allowed to talk. Oh,
right.
The teacher's putting his phone away.
Yeah,
we can't.
we got in trouble.
We can't talk. Oh man. Oh wait, Goya Rice and Beans is in the chat on Twitch.
What up?
He said movies are bad first dates. I mean, unless she's a freak, then it's not. And then Drink said depends on the movie. He said agreed. The old popcorn trick can go real good or bad real fast. The old popcorn trick. That used to be. I remember I used to watch a lot of movies set in the 50s, and that's when they would do that popcorn trick. Like I guess it was hard to get laid in the 50s.
Hey man.
Nowadays, there's apps for that. Like you can.
Oh, yeah.
It was like impossible in the 50s. If you saw some ankles, or was that the 30s where if you saw some ankles, it was like, oh shit, this lady's a hussy. Could you imagine? Think about this. Could you imagine like taking somebody from that time where like, you know, obviously it was a very sexist time. We know this.
Yeah.
I'm just saying for the sake of this joke. Taking a dude from that time where women were like covered here to here, had the big hats, and if you saw some ankle, it was like, oh shit, you know what I mean? Taking them and just dropping them into now, like taking them to the West 6 and let the West 6 middle of the summer,
Why gotta go there? That's too much.
and let them watch, you know, a bunch of chicks twerkulate a little bit, you know what I mean? I feel like they would literally have a heart attack. I feel like they'd be like, yo, what is happening? Like,
it's a lot. What a lot to handle.
What magnificent thing it is.
Right?
It is.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh my God. I could not imagine. And then they probably be like, first of all, why are these black people and women talking to me? First of all, let's get that out of here. Why are they speaking before I spoke to them?
I mean, not everybody was like that back then.
Not everybody, but they would still wonder. You know what I mean? Here's the thing. They may not have been racist, but they knew the rules. You know what I mean? So they'd be like, why is this black person just talking to me like this? Is this allowed? Is this what y'all are doing with your women? What?
It was the culture.
Yeah, that's just what it was. Somebody asked me, they were like, what do you think our forefathers would think if they were alive right now? And I was like, they'd probably wonder why I had shoes on. You know what I mean? Like, they'd probably be wondering why I can read. You know what I'm saying? And then they'd be like, wait a minute. What is this moving horse cart without the horses? Like, that would be secondary. I mean, like, first of all, why is this dude clothed? And what is this woman doing driving this vehicle of some sort?
Moving really fast.
Yeah, very fast. Isn't that where fucking horsepower came from? Because it was like all the carts were driven by horse.
I should know this.
So
let's go with
it. Because you're a car guy. Yeah. I think we can do away with horsepower now. You know what I mean? Because there was never 700 horses hooked up to something. You know what I'm saying? Like, I could see it, the early cars, like, oh, this has 10 horsepower. It's like you're being pulled by 10 horses. Yeah. That's doable.
Yeah.
When you start to get to 20, you're like, it's pushing it. But you know what? I can visualize it.
Yeah.
100 horsepower, you start to be like, all right, we need to.
That's fairy tale shit.
Yeah, we need to come up with something else. Now we're at like 7. Shit, there's cars that come stock 700 horsepower, and it's like, there's no.
It's a lot of fucking horses.
Yeah. You're a car guy. What is the foot-pounds of torque?
Yeah.
What is that?
Basically, like how hard it can pull.
Right?
So, yeah. Higher torque, tows more capacity. Okay. So trucks, higher torque.
Gotcha.
Right.
I watch a lot of car YouTubers, but like the ones that like will do like a one-day build where they'll just buy some beat up shit and then rebuild and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And they always talk about that, like the foot-pounds of torque. And I'm like, I don't know what that is. It sounds cool.
It's a go fast number.
Okay. I said it to a lady one time to look smart. I don't know nothing about cars. I have a car guy. I have Gregor Rig. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I basically repeat what he tells me to people, and they think that I know about cars. Right. They're like, oh yeah, once I repeat what he said, after that I'm done.
You're golden. That's it.
I got nothing else. Yeah. If you ask a question, if you say anything other than, oh okay, thanks, I'm fucked. If you're like, yeah, but what about? I'm screwed at that point.
That's it. Gotta go.
Yeah, I got nothing for you. The only thing I know, I'm like, okay, well, when you turned the key, what happened? Did it click, or did it go? And if they're like, oh, it clicked, it could be a battery. Battery could be dead, or it could be your starter. But if it was like, it could be your starter. Maybe it's your alternator. That is the extent of my.
That's it.
That's the extent of my diagnostic.
Does the tire look like this?
Right.
I got you. I know what's wrong with it.
Oh man, yeah. That could use some air.
That's all I know.
Oh yeah, that's it. That's it for me. It's a wrap. After that, yeah, I decided what was this, like a few months ago, right? I decided I was like, I'm gonna change my oil, right? I'm gonna do it. I bought this amazing jack. It's got like a platform in it. I bought all the stuff. I bought a whole set of tools, ratchets, everything. You name it, I bought it, right? And I told Greg, I was like, Greg, I want to link up with you because I want to change my oil. I need to do that. And I want to link up with you. You supervise and kind of point me, let me know what I need to do. Let me know if I'm doing something wrong. But, I want to do it. I go over to Greg's house. I didn't even get to open my jack. My jack is still sitting in my garage in the box. He was like, swing by real quick. Let me check the stuff that you got. Make sure it's, good to go or whatnot. I go over his house and he's like, I think he was working on his dad's car. He's like, let me check your car and take a peek under there. Just want to make sure nothing's fishy. He goes under there and like literally a few minutes later, he's like, yeah, just go ahead and pour the oil in there. Does the whole oil change. Like,
I was trying to do that.
Yeah, I was like, I handed him a wrench. That's about it. That's about the extent of what I do. Yesterday he was working on his granddad's, I think a Mercury or something, not a LeSabre. It's a Mercury something, and he was changing the power steering pump, and he had drove me to go pick up that TV. And because it ain't gonna fit in the back of my car. So he took the truck. We went out there, picked it up, came back. And I was like, yo, let me change my pants. I'll come and help you with the power steering pump. The extent of my help.
Oh boy.
Hold this.
Literally not, you are not wrong. There was a point that he got the pump down and then he was trying to take the hose off and he needed me to hold like what do you call them? Pliers.
Yeah.
That was holding the pump so that he could twist the other bolt. That's what I did.
Okay. All right. There we go.
That was the extent of my wrenching for that day.
You're wrenching.
I did that a couple times. And then once we got it out, there was a bolt he couldn't get out. I did make a suggestion. I was like, I suggest using heat. I know sometimes when bolts are stuck, I see that on YouTube.
Right. Yeah.
They hit it with a torch, heat it up, and then it comes out. So that was the extent of my input.
Yeah.
That was me helping. Yeah. And I'm there for moral support, man.
That's a big one.
Yeah. When he starts to get mad, hey, let's take a break, man. Let's grab a snack.
Right.
You got to have that.
Jess said she likes your shirt.
Who's mine?
Yeah.
Oh, my Pink
It's
Floyd
pretty
shirt?
dope.
I just got it today.
Did you?
Also, Jess, thank you. I just got it today. I was at Marshall's. I was like,
Cool.
I need a shirt for today.
Yeah.
So I decided to
shirt.
get this. Unlike some people in the room, I don't come prepared with like 4 shirts.
Hello.
Who did that?
Hello.
Tony Stark over there. Speaking of, check this out. So the first day that I met Dean.
Oh, real quick. Ashley Hamburg's here.
Oh, Ashley Hamburg's old fine ass. Hey, Ashley.
Hey,
Hello.
Ashley.
Ashley Hamburg's pretty ass. First time I met Dean, I was guilty of doing to him what I'm so sick of people doing to me. You know how people always like, oh, you look like Questlove.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you look like this guy. You look like that guy. Yeah. First day I ever met him, I said to him, I was like, man, you look like a young Robert Downey Jr. You know what I mean? Not Tony Stark Robert Downey, but young.
No, yeah.
Like less than zero. Nah, he was drugged. He was drugged out in that one. He looked like, have you ever seen the movie Tough Turf? It's an obscure 80s movie.
It is.
Right? Robert Downey Jr. is in it. He's not the lead, but he's in it. He plays a drummer. He's in it, and the lead is who was Ultron? I can't think of his name. He's in Blacklist. Fuck.
Computer.
Man, I cannot think of his name. Oh, Willie Makahincha is in the chat.
Big Will. Yep.
And also,
Kelsey.
Our resident veteran, Kelsey, is in the chat.
Mm-hmm.
There you go.
She says Cleveland in July. Redhead tornado coming through. That's Ginger Magic right there. Ginger Magic.
Nice.
Why can't I think of this dude's name?
David Spade.
David Spader.
Yeah.
James Spader.
James
Spader.
Spader.
James Spader. Yeah, David Spader's a different dude.
Yeah.
James Spader. James Spader is the lead in it. And it's one of those. So we have an unhealthy addiction to 80s movies. I don't know if you do. But it's one of those 80s movies where, so in the 80s, a lot of times a movie would be a direction and then literally go,
Yep.
It's one of those.
Other way.
Like it starts off kind of quirky, adjacent, and then halfway through the movie, you're like, wait, what the
Where the
fuck
fuck
is
are
this? Yeah, how did we get here? It's one of those. But yeah, Robert Downey Jr. is in that one. And that's what when I met you, that's what you looked like then and look like now.
Were those his drinking and drug ages?
No, I think it was
like
kind
right
of
before.
Yeah, I think it was right before
The first thing.
Yeah, because he wasn't that a lot of that happened after he got his stardom and he kind of couldn't handle it. This was before he was like household name Robert Downey Jr.
Right.
You know what I mean? So yeah,
I appreciate that big time.
yeah. He had the plush face. It was when women were throwing their underwear at him and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? That Robert Downey Jr.
I like being that Robert Downey Jr.
If you're gonna be one, that's the one to be.
That is what people tell me.
Or you could be the one from what was the movie where he played a black dude?
Oh my gosh. Thunder.
Tropic Thunder.
Yeah.
You could be that Robert Downey Jr. I wouldn't mind.
He actually played an Australian who played a black dude.
Yeah. He's a dude disguised as a dude playing another dude. Oh, remember, what was it, like a year or two ago where they tried to cancel him for that?
Yeah.
And the weird thing is, I got a friend who's like very, he's an angry internet guy, and he was talking about, black people trying to cancel. And I commented, and I go, bro, look at the comments, man. There's no black people canceling.
Yeah, no.
We fuck with Robert Downey Jr.
Yeah.
Right.
No black people had a problem with that. I was like, that motherfucker looked like my uncle. Like, I was like, he talked like, I'll be honest. I didn't know that was him in the movie. And I caught the movie like midway through in the theaters. Yeah. So like I was in for another movie. Mm-hmm. It finished. And as we were walking out, like the door had opened. And I was like, let's just walk in here and sit down. Right. See what happens. See if we get caught. And we just walked in, sat down, and never got caught. And I watched it. And then when it turned out it was him, I was like, oh, shit. Because I didn't know anything about it. You know what I mean? I hadn't watched the trailers and stuff. Mm-hmm. I was like, yo. That's right. Because I remember thinking, man, this black dude looks a little bit like Robert Downey.
Because it was.
Yeah. Because it was
exactly
literally him.
Yep. Playing another guy playing another guy.
Kelsey asks if she's an angry internet woman. I don't know. She goes, why is insert word and then adjacent in my library now? Listen, adjacent is just what we do. Mm-hmm. It's going to be on a shirt. I'm going to make a shirt that says adjacent. We're going to have here's my idea for the shirt. It's going to be just a list of words. Right? Smaller and then adjacent big. Okay. Because we say everything adjacent. Mm-hmm. Or adjace.
Adjacent.
Adjace, yes. Adjacent. It's
I hear that on the
show. You're Robert Downey Jr. adjacent.
I'll take it. Adjacent. My cousin Alyssa is in the chat.
Is
Instagram.
She?
Yeah.
Is she a vet mom or?
She's a vet.
Is she a vet?
No, she's.
Nope. Okay.
Give her sound.
Okay.
Very nice sound.
Okay.
Oh.
Well, people get that one, and then moms get a round of applause. Dads get the air horn. Veterans get the. Ooh. I like that one because I just got it.
Yeah, that's good. she said she liked my face.
Oh.
So I think that was to go with the Robert Downey Jr. portion.
Oh, okay. Fuck my face, I guess. Just whatever. Dang. My face ain't shit. So
Danielle Smith is in the chat.
I'm gonna blow it up for myself. Oh wait, who's in the chat?
Danielle Smith.
Oh, Danielle, what up, girl? How you doing? How you doing, little foxy mama? I'm gonna take Danielle out for some ice cream and animated short.
An animated short.
Animated short. Very specific. Very, it's very specific things. You know what I mean? All right. She might have a short attention span. You can't be out there for a whole movie. Sometimes you got to take them out for a short. Just the opening credits, and then let's dip. You know what I mean? Like, go to like a, what is it? The Pixar movie, how they have the shorts at the beginning.
Yeah, right.
Watch that.
Right.
And then dip.
Sometimes some of those end like the movie 7 Pounds.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Oh
yeah.
Like, shit, that's sad.
Have you seen that? Have you seen that one that was like, it was like a pit bull and a kitten? Have you seen that one? It's actually really good. Is it? Yeah. And you feel kind of good afterwards. All so right. You ain't going to, you don't feel like you just, stabbed yourself in the foot. Kelsey asks, can I be hoe adjacent? I'm not like full on hoe, but maybe a little bit sometimes. That's fine.
I mean, yeah.
You can be full blown.
Yeah.
We're supportive around here. You can be a hoe on the weekends if you want. Daniel said, I'm here for a short time, not a long time. Oh, let me make sure I'm not missing people in there. Are you watching the Instagram chat over there?
I am.
Okay, all right. I'll have you be in charge of the Instagram chat.
Yeah.
Pun's got the Facebook chat on lock. I got everything over here, but since I'm, handling the show. Julian said best disguise hands down Tom Cruise as Les Grossman.
Yep.
Yeah, that was actually pretty good. That was actually Tom Cruise is a bad motherfucker, man.
Yeah.
He's a little bit quirky.
Oh yeah,
but you know, I like
who isn't these days?
Yeah, I like my people quirky, but that dude is like if he hasn't gotten the credit for being like our version of Jackie Chan, like the American version of Jackie Chan.
Wow.
You know what I mean? Because he does all his own stunts.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like when he did, we talked about it, when he did
Tuesday.
Mission Impossible, he was really strapped to the side of that plane.
Right.
You know what I mean?
And he jumped across a building.
Yep.
And he broke his left foot.
Yep. And they kept it in the movie.
Right? Going.
He got up, hobbled away, and they were like, cut. What's going on? Oh, this shit's broke.
It's broken. But
Yeah,
I'm Tom Cruise, so.
Kelsey said, I mean, Scientology will do that to you. Quirky. I mean, listen, I ain't got to follow his religion.
That ain't
I
the
just
only
wanna
thing
see the
that's making
movies.
people quirky these days.
Yeah, you're right. I don't think that's the only thing making him quirky.
There was a time where it was Scientology.
Oh, for sure.
Now it's just
For sure.
society in general.
What's the lead dude from Scientology?
I don't even know.
They made a movie about him.
Yeah.
It starred the actor. He passed. He was also in one of the Mission Impossible movies. White dude, little chunky, blonde hair. You know what I'm talking about? He was a villain in one of the Mission Impossible movies. Really good actor.
Which one? There's like 7. How many Mission Impossible movies are there?
There's so many of those things. There's more Mission Impossibles than there are Fast and Furious movies. Damn near.
There's a lot.
Mission Impossible and Fast and Furious are like two sides.
Oh, Philip Seymour Hoffman?
Yeah, Philip
there you go.
Seymour Hoffman. Thank you, Goya.
Goya.
Yeah. He played. Oh man, what was it called? It was like the captain or the. It had a name like that, like the captain or the colonel or the leader or the something. Goya, what was the name of the movie he was in that was basically about Scientology? See, I love our chat because our chat starts to become like our hive brain,
Right.
Our hive mind. So we start saying something and then they figure it out.
So I've got my friend Lindy and my
L.
friend
Ron
Ford.
Hubbard over on Instagram.
Ooh.
I thought you were paying attention to Instagram, man.
He
Hey,
was just about to.
Yeah, I was just here. I didn't want to interrupt my guy
Oh, fuck that.
over here.
I'm just. Who did you say is in the chat?
My friend Lindy and my friend Ford.
Okay.
Cool.
Are any of them parents?
No.
Any of them veterans?
Nope.
Okay. Like I like to find out before I do the explosion because I don't know if you watched the episode where we got
Changus.
this. Oh, is Changus here?
Yep.
What up, man? And Kelsey just informed us L. Ron Hubbard is the one that started Scientology. Yeah. Philip Seymour Hoffman basically played him. I don't like doing the explosion for veterans
I got it.
because
Right.
you know
That
what I
makes
mean?
sense.
Yeah, so that's why I came up with a different sound effect for them. That's strictly for because I used to do the air horn for dads and veterans and like our frontline people like police and nurses, doctors, things like that. But I'm trying to get a sound effect for everybody. That way I have just a page of shout out sound effects, even though like that's the first like half hour of the show.
Right.
Ducky's in the chat.
Oh, is Ducky here?
Yeah.
What up, Duck? Oh, and
There you go.
There we
I
are.
was like,
Hey.
yeah.
Hey, yo.
don't worry, I'll get there eventually. Just just let it flow. I'll figure it out.
My friend Lindy, she's a dog mom and a plant mom.
Oh, that
We'll go for that.
That counts for something, but you don't get the round of applause because that's only for like moms. But I'll give you an extra. I'll give you an extra one.
Blow it up.
Yeah, we can do that. Sometimes I forget that when I'm away from the mic, you can't hear me.
Yeah.
So I'll be doing this. And I'm literally saying some profound shit, and I'm like, nobody's reacting. Oh, they couldn't hear me.
Yeah.
Where we at?
You know what? I feel like this is the most expensive Skype setup that there is. Like I use this when I Skype people.
Really?
This is what people see when they Skype.
Okay.
So if they FaceTime me,
Yeah.
this is what they see. This is what they see, and this is what they hear.
Okay. All right.
So like when people come over, they're like, "Yo, what is all this for?" It's for FaceTime.
Ducky said, "Might as well just give him ducks quacking."
I'm working on it. I've already thought of that. I've already thought of that. So there's a few people that are going to get very specific sound effects.
Yeah.
I just got to get a workflow to where I can like get to them quickly enough, but don't worry, I'm getting there.
Okay.
Also, I have a censor button.
Nice.
I can beep us now. I got to set it up, but I can beep stuff. Not that we censor, but I think sometimes things are funnier when it beeps than it is like if you hear the curse word.
Absolutely.
You know what I
that,
mean?
Yeah.
Like sometimes videos, like I'll watch like Key and Peele, right? I'll watch like Key and Peele skits on YouTube, and if it's not censored, I don't laugh as hard. But for some reason, when it beeps, I'm cracking the fuck up. I don't know why.
It's like a laugh track.
Yeah.
Right? It gets you.
I got one of those too. I got a laugh track over here. Hold on, let me.
John said Ariana says hello.
Oh, Ariana is here. Ariana is the president, and no, Pun's the president. Ariana is the owner and creator of Boom, the bracelet club.
Ooh.
So she's the one that makes all of our wonderful bracelets that I'm putting on right now because I totally didn't forget to put it on. So so I got mine right here. So she made this one and this one, and she made all of Pun's bracelets because he had.
Well, I only have 2 now.
Oh, you only have 2? What happened?
They're getting like stretched out and stuff, so she's making me 2 new ones.
Okay,
so,
okay. See, you know what? I take mine off at night. Because I notice if I sleep in it, you move around a lot, you're stretching it. So I take mine off at night.
I do too.
Yeah.
But just from the, I don't know.
Also, let me blow it up for Ariana. Hold on a second. Make sure I got everybody over here. Am I missing anybody in Instagram land?
My friend Vic just joined on Instagram.
Okay.
What up, Vic?
Is Vic?
What up, Vic?
Is Vic a dad or veteran or?
A good guy.
He's just a good guy?
He's just a good guy.
All around good guy Vic.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's what I like to hear.
The president of the Fuck All the Way Off Club.
Oh, is Mr. Belsky here? El Presidente?
What up? What up, Belsky?
Man, that's a beautiful thing. We got El Presidente here.
I'm sorry. Prizbelsky.
Prizbelsky?
Because he, on Facebook, he put his actual ethnic last name.
Yeah. We ain't. I ain't even trying that. I ain't even trying it.
Prizbelsky.
Oh, is that how you say it?
Yeah.
Prizbelsky?
Yeah.
Dean,
that's how he said it.
Dean, you're Greek, right?
Yep. Konstantin Emmanuel Karadimas is
Damn. Whoa, wait a minute. Hold on. Back up.
It's Greek. That's Greek.
Where does Dean come from?
In Greek, you say my name Kostandino.
Oh, okay.
Right? So everyone who's named Constantine has 4 names, possible names.
Okay.
Constantine, Costa, Dean, or Gus.
Oh.
Fucking weird.
Yeah, Gus is
right?
weird.
I didn't make that one up.
That last one, I was like, wait, what?
Where you at with
Gus?
that Gus? Yeah.
Like, I'm over here nodding through all the open. I'm like, okay.
Makes
Then
sense.
you said Gus, and I'm like, okay.
Nope.
Wait a second.
Nope.
Like Gus from Cinderella, the little mouse?
Right.
He was Greek?
I have one friend that calls me Gus.
Really?
Great, yeah.
That's great.
My
Gus.
Does anybody call you by any of the other names?
I have a few people who call me Dino. Like my family calls me Dino.
They Greek? Oh, well, yeah. I was about to ask if the people that call you that are Greek.
And like
if it's your
childhood
family.
friends.
Okay. Are these childhood friends Greek?
No, it's just because my mom would yell, Dino.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Nice. Man, say that name again?
It's Konstantin Emmanuel Karadimas. And then in Greek, Kostandino Emmanuel Karadima.
That's a lot. That is a poetic ass name.
It is.
You two have very poetic names. You have a poetic name, Pun.
Mm-hmm.
Freaking, am I allowed to say that on the
Yeah, you can say it.
His name is, let me make sure I remember it. Miguel Paulino Dominic Capasso.
Yeah.
Boom.
Yeah, dude. Look at
Right?
us.
Right?
And you go, and just like I go by Dean, and you go by Pun.
Pun.
Yeah.
The most. I chose Dean, and I just tried to keep going with it. I remember when I was younger in school, they make you write out your name.
Your whole name, yeah.
When you still had to learn cursive.
Right.
And I was
right.
like, I'm just Dean. Get off of me.
That should be your social handles, just Dean.
I'm just Dean. That's it.
We're gonna make a documentary about you. That's what it's gonna be called, Just Dean.
Just Dean.
I feel like there's already stuff about because you were on a couple of TV shows, right?
I was, yeah, absolutely.
Look at that. See, my segues are amazing. I'm telling you.
Yeah, look at that.
Steven Ramos is in the chat.
Oh, Chisel Chin. Steve
What up, what
Ramos is such a handsome guy, and he's super fit. Like, you don't get everything. You can't be handsome and fit. If you're going to be as in shape as Steve,
What are you trying to say?
I'm trying to say that he can fuck all the way off. Because if you're going to be that handsome, you can't be that fit. You need some chub, Steve. You need some chub. You can't take everything. If he could,
or bring the handsome down a little bit.
yeah, turn it down just a skosh.
Yeah.
Just a skosh. Listen, if you're gonna be that handsome and that in shape, you're not allowed to do anything else.
Yeah,
you ain't allowed to be able to dance. You ain't allowed to be able to sing.
Be in movies.
Yeah,
right.
be in movie. If you can cook, fuck you. Like you know what I'm saying? Like you ain't allowed to. Nah, fam, nah.
Oh yeah, just so you know, you are part of the fuck all the way off.
Oh, 100%. Dean, 100%.
It's a good thing.
Listen,
It's a
this
good
dude
thing.
is talented.
Yeah.
He can cook his ass
Yeah.
off. He fucking runs businesses and shit.
Yeah.
Like he's been on TV. Fuck you. You can fuck all the way off. And there's more, which we're about to find out. He was on fucking which shows were you on?
MasterChef season 4 and
Master Chef.
Yeah, with
Not
Gordon
regular
Ramsay.
chef. He wasn't on just, hey, I'm just a dude here cooking some food. He wasn't on that show. He was on Master Chef.
Boom.
Like you got to be a bad motherfucker to even, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Walk in the door. You can't work at Chick-fil-A and be like, yo, I'm a good ass line cook. Let me run up on this show.
Right.
You can't be on Master Chef
No.
if you over there. You know what I mean? You may be able to get on something else.
Yeah.
But no, this is Master fucking Chef.
It was all right place, right time. The entire thing.
Right talent. That's what I'm going with. I ain't right place, okay.
Thank you. Yeah.
But if you ain't got the right talent, the place and time don't mean shit.
don't mean
Listen,
shit.
there's a lot of fighters that made it to the UFC because they were in the right place at the right time and didn't have the right
didn't
talent.
Didn't do it. Right? And they were out.
And they was sleep to the motherfucker.
Right.
And they were like, well,
Well, looks like
there
I
was a
gotta-
dude. Tell me if y'all remember this. I don't know how much y'all follow UFC. There was a guy that they had. This is before Kimbo made it to the UFC. But he was like, I guess, the only person that had beat Kimbo Slice in a street fight.
I remember this guy.
Big
Yeah.
white dude. I think he was like an ex-cop or something like that or something like that. And they brought him to the UFC and gave him a fight. And he got fucked
Yeah.
up. Like he was like a deer in headlights.
Yeah.
Like he was just standing there. I remember watching when they were doing the introductions and I'm looking at him and I'm like, this dude's about to get his ass
It
whooped.
was
Right.
almost like he forgot that he was in mixed martial arts now.
Yeah, yeah.
Because all he wanted to do was punch.
Yeah.
Right.
And none
the
of,
dude, wasn't that
none
when
of
the
those
dude
landed.
shot, his eyes got like real big. Like, what the fuck is this?
Like, what the hell's happening? Yeah,
I
he
think if
got
that's what
fucked
I'm,
up.
if that was the one I'm thinking of.
It might be. It might be. I'll say this. Kimbo Slice did way better than in MMA
Oh, yeah.
than that dude did.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Uh-huh.
Like when they're like, oh, he's the last person to beat Kimbo Slice. Okay, where is he now? Nobody gives a fuck.
Yeah. Well, like, that's because Kimbo actually tried to
Kimbo trained.
learn a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like,
This dude just got in there.
he
and
just
got,
like, oh, I could.
he
all
was
right.
he was wearing like some spandex shorts, not even fight shorts. I think they were just like some
like bike shorts.
Yeah, they were pulled up all high and shit. He looked like somebody's sturdy uncle in there just getting beat up. Back to this Master Chef we have over here.
Real quick, my friend Alina has joined the chat on Instagram.
Oh,
Is that veteran mom? Is Alina a woman?
Alina is
Okay.
a woman, yeah.
She a mom or no? Or
Nope.
Okay. Boom.
Just a real awesome girl.
Cool.
Just a real awesome girl.
Mm-hmm.
I like how you put just in front of it.
Julian said Tank Abbott.
No, definitely not Tank Abbott. Tank was putting people to sleep.
Yeah, like, what?
Tank just didn't progress with the sport. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
that was
he was
his,
one of
yeah.
those dudes. He had one trick,
Yep.
and he knew it. He's
Oh,
like,
yeah,
I'm
he
gonna
knew
knock you out.
Yeah.
If I
it.
don't knock you out,
Then it might be.
Who knows?
it's gonna be a long fucking night. Yeah. So, what was the Master Chef experience like?
Oh man, it was really difficult how I got in there, because I pretty much had nothing to do with it.
Wait, really?
Yeah.
Oh shit.
How do you end up on Master Chef with nothing to do with it? I mean, you had to have something to do with it. You're cooking.
I showed up to 2 different interviews. And
Okay.
that was it.
Just like that. Just
Yes, it happened in 2 weeks.
they were probably like, you know what? This dude looks like Robert Downey Jr. Let's just go ahead.
They were like, all right, let's do it. Let's do it.
Like this dude is the future Iron Man. Let's just go ahead and put him on the show. Just put him on there.
So I have I do a lot of film production. I have a web development company. We do photos, all kinds of stuff. So my group and we were at my buddy's house getting ready to film a TV commercial
Okay.
one morning, and they called off, and we were pretty frustrated, and everyone was hungry, and we were in my dude's kitchen, and he said, Dean, make some food.
Oh shit.
All right.
And we had a full setup of equipment to film. So at that point, they set it up. We're filming you. And I was like, well, what am I going to make? And there was stuff to make guacamole.
Okay.
So I was like, all right, I'm not cooking, but I'm going to make guacamole. Made it, filmed it, put it on YouTube. A few days, it was the next day. I sent it to Michael Simon. He's Greek, so
Yeah.
small connection, right?
Is Michael Simon Greek?
Yeah.
I didn't know that. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so I sent it to him, and he said, you should be cooking food on TV.
Okay.
Let me... Yeah,
Dude, if he says it,
right?
that's pretty much
Yeah.
Do it.
That's the sign right
I
there.
mean, yeah,
like,
right?
yeah.
You can't.
It's like
not
if you're like, Lord, send me a sign, and Michael Simon's like, you should be cooking food on. That's as blatant as it gets.
Right.
Do it. Do it.
Like, you need to be doing this.
Yeah.
Hey, I wonder if I should.
That was it. That was.
It's like what is that? Where Jim Carrey plays God, or
yeah.
Morgan Freeman's
Morgan
God.
Freeman
but then,
plays God, yeah.
Like Morgan Freeman takes the vacation because he's complaining. What I forgot the movie.
Bruce Almighty.
Bruce Almighty.
And he's driving, and he's like, Lord, give me a sign, like towards the end.
Right.
And there's that truck with all the blinky signs.
Yeah.
That's exactly what that is.
Oh, man. Oh, please continue, sir.
Yes. Sorry.
So I ended up getting another call, and it was, hey, I have this VIP audition for you. There's an audition for a TV show called MasterChef. And I said, called what? Because I'd never watched it. And yeah.
Honestly, I didn't either until you were on.
So, yeah, it felt kind of weird going into this because I then looked it up and saw, man, Gordon Ramsay's yelling at everybody. You know, it's okay watching him on TV, but like, man, this guy might yell at me.
Everything's funny till it happens to you.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. So I got this VIP audition. I knew what I was cooking. I made this dish. I walked in. I had my exact time. I can't even tell you how many people there were in line.
Do you remember the dish that you
downtime.
made?
Yes. It'll take me a minute. I got panko crusted pork chop with sauteed Swiss chard, roasted garlic cream sauce, and then I topped it with a flambéed shiitake mushroom that was flambéed in metaxa.
Okay, hold on a second.
So I lit this thing on fire.
Hold on a second.
What's up?
The way you started this story, when they were like, Dean, cook something, and you're like, what am I going to make? You made it sound like you weren't cooking up to that point. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And you just made some shit and filmed it and then but what you just said, that ain't simple shit. Like, you obviously have been cooking. You've been doing this for a while.
Yeah, I mean, my family's Greek. I grew up in the kitchen. You know, my mom and dad would cook, and I wasn't even tall enough, and I'd be reaching up trying to help them cook.
Okay.
And know, eventually, I just started picking up stuff from there. You know,
You made it sound like you were like, I just made this guacamole, and then next thing you know,
yeah,
I'm fucking making shiitake fucking mushrooms.
Shiitake mushrooms. Yeah. And they separated us all into groups after that, and they said this group, and we went into a room, and they said, all right, we had, I don't even know how many thousands of people, tens of thousands, try out. You're the 20 that we need to come back tomorrow.
Oh, shit.
Or 2 days. And it was to another interview, except for there was a camera. It was more of like an interview style. And it was about your personality, because TV is about two things.
Okay.
Food TV is about two things: your cooking ability,
right,
and your personality.
Right?
Because there are people.
Looks don't really play a part, or?
Well, that's part of the personality, right? Your
okay.
Physical appearance and how you hold yourself and the way that you talk.
So they disguise it as personality, but really they're like, does somebody want to fuck him? Okay, let's put him on. When people watch this, are they going to want to sleep with this guy and eat his food? Yes?
Cool.
He's on there.
He's in. Cool.
That's what my mom says. To be famous, people have to either want to be you or fuck you.
Yeah.
One of the two.
Yep.
And listen, I want to be Dean. I wish I could cook. Dude, I can kind of cook. And by kind of, I can heat shit up in the microwave. Like, I can order my ass off. I can order shit from people that can cook. That's about it. That's all I got.
I can teach you. I can teach you a couple things.
Listen, if you can teach me a couple of dishes, I just want to impress the ladies. I just want to be able to whip something up and be like, oh, here you go. Yeah. You know what I mean? And they'd be like, oh shit, Tiger can cook. And then like a year later, how come you never cooked for me again? Woman, because I can't cook.
Yeah.
That's why.
That was one trick pony.
Fucking Dean taught me that.
That was my one shot.
Dean will be my Gregor Rig of cooking. You know what I mean? Like, he'll teach me a couple things.
It's like the golden bullet in James Bond. Or in Bond, 007.
Like, Greg teaches me a couple things. Listen, I can change your tire. I can maybe swap out your brake pads.
Maybe.
And then you'll think I'm the shit.
Right.
But then when anything else goes wrong, it's a wrap.
Yeah, she'll be thinking, I'll just go to Tiger's, he'll fix it. Like,
my man can work on cars. Dean will teach me a dish. My man can cook. Hey, let's make some stuff for the family. But like, nah, I can't.
Or you do, but like she starts to catch on and it's always the same dish.
Same fucking dish.
That's it.
Right? Every now and again, a different topping.
Right.
Just to throw her off the trail. So what would you, if you taught me how to make something, what would it be?
I mean, I could teach you that dish. Whoa.
Whoa,
Uh-oh.
hey,
Hey.
hey-o.
Hello.
Hey-o.
Drop that bomb. Let me get a water.
Dean over here teaching dicks.
I can teach you that dish.
Oh man, I wish I had the censor button set over there. Beep, beep.
Next time.
Next time.
Next time.
There's gonna be a next time. We're gonna. I think Dean is gonna become a show regular.
I
This
like
is-
that.
This is the first time here, but I know what's gonna happen. The more I have Dean on, the more Gonzo's gonna want to be on, because Gonzo hates anybody getting ahead of him.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
like Gonzo is so fucking competitive.
He is, man.
He is competitive as shit.
Yeah, man.
Gonzo's a good guy.
He is.
Yeah.
That's the homie, but he's competitive as fuck.
He
He
is.
taught me a lot.
About what, shooting or just
Actually,
life in general?
No, we worked at Apple together.
Yeah.
Did y'all work at Apple?
Yeah, that's a good
Did
story.
I ever? Which one? Out east?
I trained out east with him, and then I went to Crocker.
I knew a bunch of
Yeah.
people at Crocker. My friend Dexatron, who came on here, he worked at that Apple for a long time.
Yeah.
He knows Gonzo as well. His name is Demetrius. Did you ever know Demetrius?
Yeah,
Yeah, that's
He's
my
my
that's
boy.
my homie
Oh,
Dexatron.
God.
Yeah, I've had him on a bunch.
such a good guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Everybody I've met from Apple. I remember when I met Dexatron, he had a bunch of people
Ooh,
working in. Oh, Tiffany just liked the stream.
thank you, Tiffany.
It was at a studio we were at, and there was a bunch of people that were there worked for Apple. And I wasn't shit talking Apple. I was just talking about how, like, listen, Apple's kind of a cult, dude. It's the cult of Mac. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
So I was talking
Yeah.
about that, and the
Yeah.
one dude was like, dude, you're talking shit about Apple, but you have the whole lineup. Because I have a MacBook, I have an iPad, and then I whipped out like a couple of Android tablets and a couple of Android phones I had in my backpack. I'm like, I don't discriminate.
You just
Yeah.
got it
But
all.
I also recognize that, like I always say, Apple is like strippers. They don't like you. They just pretend they do to get your money. That's what it is.
Yeah, exactly what
right.
it is.
It's the same thing. They pretend they like you just to get your money. That's why they took away the headphone jack.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Oh, man. Real quick, are we still you got the Facebook stream pulled up, right?
Me? Yeah.
Yeah, we're still going good on Facebook?
Yeah, it looks
I just want to make sure because Dean, you had told us that
it looks a little cloudy. It could just be me.
does it?
It could just be my phone. Doesn't that look kind of cloudy?
I mean,
Sorry.
on my phone it looks pretty clear.
Oh, okay. It's never mind. It could have
Yeah, it
just
looks
been.
pretty clear on my phone. I just wanted to make sure. That it wasn't like
The allergies are still kind of
oh.
lingering, so it
Okay.
could be that.
Let's get back to this Master Chef
My
over
brother
here.
joined the chat and Instagram.
Oh, okay.
What up, George?
Is your brother a dad?
Nope.
Okay. What's happening, G?
G. That's what we call him, G.
My man George G in the house. So you do the tryout, you do the personality tryout.
Yeah, absolutely.
You brought sexy back, and what happened after that?
And then they said, hey, we need you to come back.
Okay.
We got to have you come back, and you have to go in a small classroom with, 6 other people, 10 other people, and you take a test.
Okay.
And the test is a mental stability test
Oh shit.
because they're flying you out to LA and putting you in a hotel room and taking away your cell phone.
Oh, because you're basically
'cause you
under
can't-
embargo.
You are sequestered.
Yeah. So they
and they need to make sure they're not flying a psycho out there.
Yeah,
They're not
yeah.
flying someone crazy.
Yeah.
they didn't do
Right.
that for the first season of the Ultimate Fighter.
No, they didn't.
Whole hell broke loose.
Yeah.
So you're in a hotel, no phone,
Yeah.
no contact to the outside world.
Yes. It's it breeds aggression and creating chaos because you don't have anyone to talk to.
Yeah.
You get frustrated, right?
So you
Yeah.
can't even talk to
Oh,
like the other
shit.
castmates or anything?
You can. Oh well, yes, you can, but you're not discussing a lot of things with them, and you're not also talking to your loved ones or doing the same thing that you do every day when you're glued to your phone.
Okay.
So I'm guessing it's because
And
essentially it's a competition, right?
right,
Yeah.
So you're not opening up to these people like you would if y'all were just
right,
if it was just a cooking retreat and y'all were okay.
right.
So they're in the hotel.
They want the conflict to happen. They want the conversation to happen.
Yeah, because
on
it's good television.
on
Yeah.
camera, right? Yeah, absolutely. So you didn't talk to that person. You didn't hear from them until the last time you had them on your team and they messed something up.
Oh,
So
Shit.
now you get to talk to them,
oh fuck.
right?
So it was team based?
Well, it started off, there were 100 people, and then it got narrowed down to 20. And then from there, per episode, there was 2 and then 1. And you would break off into teams. And I did not make it that far.
How far did you make
I
it?
was one of the last people eliminated before they started the like full on show where they're
Okay.
having one-on-one
Yeah.
interviews and doing
Okay.
that. And that was really difficult because, well, I'll get into that a little bit later.
I mean, you can get into it now if you
So-
want to.
There were at the very end, you have 100 people cooking,
Okay.
and Gordon Ramsay is there, and you know, he's walking around, Joe Bastianich, and these guys are walking around just staring at you and looking what you're doing,
Yeah.
and it's stressful. Yeah.
Are they saying anything, or are they just
No,
looking?
I mean,
and-
sometimes they do. You know, they're kind of whatever they do, they emphasize it. So if they're looking at something,
Mhm.
they're looking at it for like 35, 45 seconds
Oh.
because it's live and they need film and there's cameras everywhere,
Oh.
right? So they need B-roll from all angles.
Yeah.
So it's pretty creative how they do this.
Mhm.
But as people were getting called from group to group, they basically said, "Hey, you guys made it," and then they separated it into 2 groups at the very end. And when they put me in a group, a couple other people, I could visibly see they're like, "Fuck, like we're not getting in," because then they told me after because they saw me go to a specific group. But my group was the one that got booted.
Oh,
shit.
Yeah.
I'm guessing it wasn't because of you.
They're production companies. I was guided to do something specifically because I was Greek,
Oh, okay.
and I did not want to do it, but I did it because I thought they were telling me to do that so they could push me forward.
Oh.
I feel like that's racist. Like just because you're
could be.
Greek,
Hmm?
so they guided you to do like a
Yeah.
Greek dish or something like that.
They guided me to do a pretty eccentric dish because it was lamb. And I'm Greek, so I make lamb chops.
Okay. Okay.
But they basically said, "Hey, guys, we're not, no one really do lamb chops because it's basic.
Okay.
So we want you to do something crazy." And then they basically pulled me aside and said, "Hey, Dean,
You're Greek.
you're Greek.
Y'all work with lamb.
Y'all work with lamb. Yeah, we want you to do something different." And I was like, "All right." And I didn't want to do it, but I did, and it booted me. And
I feel like that's racist, man. I feel like that's racist.
I have PTSD. Man. I still can't watch the show. It's real. It's frustrating.
I understand that.
Yeah.
But before that, everything before that was great. It really was. It was tough, but it was really
Yeah.
great.
I feel like that'd be like if Pun, you were on the show and they were like, "Listen, why don't you just go ahead and make some fettuccine, some
Pasta.
just make some pasta or something like that." But you want to make like
I mean,
sponge cake or something.
Like,
you know
honestly,
what I mean?
I would
Yeah.
probably take that because it's my wheelhouse. So
Right?
Yeah. But I
But
mean,
I
if
could-
you're trying-
I could
if you're trying to,
understand
if
it
you're
where
trying to
it's-
flex your
that's
creative,
what I mean.
you know what
Yeah,
I mean?
I could
if
see
you
it both ways.
Yeah, if you want to make,
yeah.
yo, I'm gonna do this, and they're like, stick over here.
Yeah.
This is, Tiger, make some freaking collard greens and some.
Right.
And I'm like, dude, I want to make some Italian food. Well, fry it. Y'all like fried stuff. Go ahead, fry it. Make the chicken Alfredo, but fry the chicken. Fry the chicken up. I don't know why I'm doing that with like a Italian gangster accent. Go ahead, fry the chicken. Y'all like fried stuff. Like, come on, cabiche. Come on. I got to stop doing that. The old Italian accent.
Yeah, you can do it.
Okay, well, you heard it here first.
Okay.
Pun
You're
has given me the card to do the.
It's a fun voice.
It is. It's such a fun voice.
It's
Dude, Italians make for the best characters and things. Like, look at the good feathers.
the good feathers.
You don't remember the good feathers from what is it? Freaking Animaniacs.
Oh shit! Yeah.
Yeah, the good
Yeah,
feathers.
that's right.
That's racist as fuck. But it's such a good bit, and it's like you can kind of see it, and you're like, fuck. Everybody has thought that. But it's such a racist fucking thing, man. And I hate to say I love it, but I did.
I loved it.
did. Did you know pigeons were brought here for food originally?
Yeah.
What?
Like they're not native to America. They were
Nope.
brought over here for I think from Europe, like the UK or something like
I thought they were for carrying letters.
that. They were for food. They started doing that.
Yeah.
that was
this.
that was their side hustle.
Yeah,
That's like
When-
the whole. Oh, I'm sorry.
you're good.
Like with the good feathers thing.
Mhm.
It's like the whole Fonzie thing.
Yeah.
Like
Arthur Fonzarelli?
outside, people think, oh, like you're Italian. Like, how do you feel about that? And I'm like, dude, he's like one of the greatest Italian actors ever.
Right.
Like
I mean-
Italians love him.
Yeah. He's Jewish
Like,
as a motherfucker.
he's
but-
Robert De Niro, Al Pacino,
Henry Winkler.
Like,
But isn't he Jewish?
oh
He's
yeah,
like, he's Jewish.
he's nowhere near Italian. Nowhere near.
That dude has played Italian in movies too.
Yeah.
Like, he's-
Seriously,
Like-
like, it's exactly how it is. Like Robert De
my
Niro,
God.
Al Pacino, Henry Winkler.
Henry Winkler.
Not even Henry Winkler. Fonzie.
Yeah. Specifically.
Yeah.
The Fonz.
I watched I went down another rabbit hole on YouTube about Happy Days.
Yeah.
And I guess there was like he was getting booked to just do appearances as Fonzie.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Like everybody else they were like, yeah, we'll get to y'all.
Yeah.
Richie, yeah, we'll get to you.
Yeah, we'll get to you.
Can we get Fonzie here? They were getting like thousands of dollars to just show up at like stores and stuff as Fonzie. And then they put him in a movie. It was a couple of movies.
Yeah.
Where he basically played Fonzie, but not Fonzie.
Yeah.
But he was playing in Italian. That's crazy, and he's Jewish.
Fonzie adjacent.
Yeah, he's Fonzie adjacent.
Right?
Yeah.
Oh man,
Bringing it back.
so you didn't get. So they cut you
Well,
from.
so that
Well, they cut your team.
well that was that was the second challenge.
Okay.
So I kind of skipped an entire part. But
Oh shit.
Oh shit.
Right.
Okay. Do you want to share the
yeah,
the part that you said?
I'd
Okay.
like to. Yeah, because it would have been nice to do the
Yeah, let's see.
the good
Yeah.
first.
Okay. All right.
Right.
Well, let's get to that.
So they said, "All right, pack your bags. You're flying out." But at the time, I was I had gotten a DUI, so I really couldn't go anywhere. I wasn't allowed to leave the state.
Hold on one second. Matt from all the way across the pond, Matt Andrews is with us. Matt Andrews mentoring. All right. He's from the UK. It's
What
like
up?
it's like midnight over there
Yeah,
right
it
now.
is.
Like midnight or like 3 a.m. or something like that. All right, please, Dean, continue.
So I go to my PO, right, and I say, "Hey, I mean, I have a letter written. I said, hey, I got this opportunity, right? There's 100 people that they're bringing, and I got in that. Can I go?" And he said, "You're lucky I watched this show," and he signed a piece of paper, and
Really?
That's cool.
My probation was
Wow.
over. That was it.
Because a lot of times POs will be a dick and be
Yeah.
like, no.
Oh yeah.
Nope.
That's just because that would be a
Right.
dick move.
It would. Yeah.
Like, listen,
like come on, man.
they picked 100 people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's 7.1 billion on the
Right.
planet.
Right.
You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Let me
There's
go.
like, there's like what, 300 and something million in the United States.
Yeah.
They picked 100,
100.
and I'm one of that 100.
Yeah.
Nah.
Right.
But he
Yeah.
now did he let you go or did he end your probation?
It basically I didn't have to go see him anymore like that.
Okay,
I was
okay.
set because I was going. I didn't know how long I was going to be there. It was going to be at least 30 days.
Okay.
Okay.
So he basically put you on like unsupervised.
Yeah. He goes, "Hey, you're good. Like everything's fine."
Nice,
Sweet.
nice.
So
Shout out to him.
again,
Shout out
just
to him.
hurdle.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
So airport, whatever, get off the plane, get herded into a bus, get off the bus at the hotel room in LA, the hotel in LA, and all of a sudden I hear, "Hey Dean, what the fuck are you doing here?" And I turn around and Chris Hodgson, owner of Hodges Restaurant,
What the fuck?
is standing behind me holding a case of beer over his fucking shoulder and holding
Jesus
a carton
Christ.
of cigarettes.
Oh,
And I'm like, that's right. I just helped him and filmed and edited his application video for a Food Network show.
really?
Oh, shit.
Yes, the Great American Food Truck Race.
Oh,
And
shit.
He was right. So that was the first one, and then he was there for Food Network's next Food Network star,
Okay.
and he was there filming that, and we were
As
sequestered.
y'all are showing up.
Yes, and we're sequestered in the same hotel.
Oh shit.
Oh my God.
Right. Well, now I can say this. So I'm like, hey, I knew he didn't have his phone, and I said, go to the bathroom. Went to the bathroom and gave him my phone. I said, call your wife.
Oh shit.
Yeah,
Nice.
because he was there
Nice,
for
yeah.
6 weeks. I said, go call your wife here.
You're
That's
a
cool.
solid dude.
Look at that.
You're a solid.
I
dude.
knew it, and I immediately, hey, go do that.
It'd have been funny if he was like, I don't want to call my wife.
I
I'm
don't
out here.
want to. I don't want to.
I'm out here with
Right.
beer, cigarettes,
Yeah.
and strippers, man, in LA. What you mean?
I'm in LA. Like, come on.
I said, here's the phone. Do with what you want. So yeah, and then we ended up, they have these 100 people, and then you go into this first round, which this is what I left out. So this first round is where each person cooks, and then they bring it in front of the judges.
Okay.
So you cook. I think there's like 5 at a time. You cook in this big room, and then you put all your food in a cart. And you go down this long hallway, and you get in front of the judges, and you do a couple things, finish your dish, and then present it to them. So what did I do? I lit the
I don't know, but I'm waiting with bated
Yeah.
breath, man.
Right?
I'm waiting to find out.
I lit a big ass fire.
What?
Yeah, I flambéed those mushrooms that I told you about.
Uh-huh.
Right, I'm cooking them down, the mushrooms,
Yeah.
and then I take a bottle of Metaxa, right, and
Wait, whoa. Don't just gloss over that. What is Metaxa?
like Greek whiskey,
Okay.
Okay.
right?
Why would I know that? Like,
I feel like it's common knowledge, but that's because
It's Greek.
it's Greek to you.
Yeah, right. Oh man.
So I pour it over, and it's just fireball, big fireball, and I put it out, and I played it, and I'm like, here you go, enjoy. And Graham Elliott came up, and it's weird when they're doing it because they come up and they cut, and then they're through cutting it, but then they keep going.
Really?
Because they need this footage.
Oh,
You're in a
okay.
complete black room, and there are cameras all around you.
Yeah.
It's like when they filmed The Matrix, right? There's cameras everywhere.
Yeah.
I was literally just in the middle of a light,
Oh,
and everyone's
shit.
around me, and I'm like, I'm gonna die. I'm just gonna light this fire.
Oh man.
So they do that, and they do everything kind of slow, and they look at it and they eat it, and Graham Elliott was like, all right, I like this. Walks away. Joe Bastian just comes up, he cuts it, and he's looking at it, and he's like, how exactly should you cook this? And I said, all right, when you start cooking pork and it gets pink?
Yeah.
And I was like, shortly after it gets white, so it's still juicy. And he goes, that's a good explanation. And he eats it, and he's looking at me like, oh, this guy. And he says, this is one of the best pork chops that I've had.
Oh wow.
Oh,
wow.
there you go.
And I'm like, oh my fucking God. I'm like, I was just making guacamole a month ago,
Yeah. Like.
and now I'm here. How the fuck did that happen? So Gordon Ramsay comes up, he cuts it, and he looks, and he's like, this is, this is great. I like this. What would you say if I offered you a job at my restaurant in Vegas to cook? And I said, I'd tell you no.
Oh.
And he said, why? And I said, I want to own a restaurant. I don't want to cook at a restaurant.
Oh, shit.
Okay.
And he goes, how'd you learn how to cook? I said, did you ever read any cookbooks? And I said, no, not once. He said, well, what would you do if you won this competition? Because part of it is a cookbook deal.
Oh,
He said, would
okay.
you read your own cookbook? I'm like, yeah, I'm going to write it. Like, what are you talking about?
Yeah.
And he goes, so you're saying you wouldn't read my cookbook to work for me, but you'd read your own cookbook? You arrogant son of a bitch. And I was like, you are right, sir. And he went back, and they judge you where there's 3 judges, and they give you an apron if they feel like
Yeah.
you passed. I got 1 thumbs up, 2 thumbs up, 3 thumbs up. They gave me an apron.
Cool.
Nice.
Yeah.
Wow.
So
That's dope.
they give me the apron, I put it on, I walk out, and everyone's waiting. You got 50 people, and they're all waiting to jump you, and I come out, and I got the apron, and just get like crowded full
Get
of people.
mobbed full of people.
Yeah.
Did you know those people that mobbed you? Or
I
was it-
had been staying in a hotel with them for
Okay.
almost 3 weeks at that point.
Yeah.
So I got to know a lot of them.
Okay.
You know,
okay.
I had one roommate. I got close with another guy from New York, Chris, and I got close with an ex Dallas Cowboy.
Oh, shit.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, Eddie Jackson.
Oh,
Good-
shit.
Okay.
Real nice guy.
Wait, Pun, you know who that is?
And
Yeah, I've heard of him, yeah.
yeah, and
I don't know much about sport ball, so I
sport ball.
I know I reacted like I was like, oh,
Yeah.
okay, but that's
Okay.
just to keep the conversation rolling. I don't. This is what I do. I'm like, oh, okay, nice, and then I'm like, Pun, who's
Who's that guy?
what did he do? Really quick, Matt Andrews said, I'm not sure my bowl of cornflakes would have cut it.
Yeah.
Probably not. Probably not. I mean,
Hey,
listen, it would have had to have been some amazing milk.
right? I feel that would be the
Yeah, like
the
high
thing that
quality.
puts you over.
Yeah, puts you over the edge.
Someone
Handmade cornflakes.
someone made mac and cheese with breast milk for one of their audition dish. Yeah, she was paid to do it.
Oh,
She was
okay.
hired to do.
Okay.
There were
Oh,
people.
okay.
like
Wait,
I said-
are you allowed to say that?
Oh,
That she was-
mm-mm.
beep 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 beep.
Bleep me out. There are many characters there.
Yeah,
and they have
yeah.
everyone serves a purpose.
You know what? Let me say it. I'm going to say I feel like she was paid to do that. I feel like a lot of things on TV, like even when you watch like what is it,
Reality
American
TV.
Idol?
Yeah.
When these people come in and they do these auditions and it's like, what the fuck were you? I feel like those people were paid to come in and do that.
yeah.
Nobody in their right
Yeah.
mind. Or the first few got paid,
Yeah.
and then after a while, people were like, I'm gonna go on American Idol and just make an ass out of myself,
Right.
Yeah.
and become fucking viral.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So they probably don't pay people anymore, but those first few, yeah, they paid them.
Yeah.
You don't have to. Don't worry.
right.
They,
Well, yeah,
they-
I mean, you're doing something so outlandish and outrageous.
yeah, that's out
Right.
there.
Well, that's the thing is the production companies tell you to do something. Sometimes producers tell you, "Hey, they put this in your ear," which is what the hole I fell into eventually.
Yeah.
So I come out and I got the apron, Eddie Jackson, right? football player runs up and grabs me and picks me up, and everyone's here. And I'm like, wow, I can't fucking believe it.
Holy shit.
And I had been sober up until, I hadn't drank for like 9 months before that because I had gotten a DUI. I had been sober up until then, and I said, if I get this, I'm going to have a drink. So everyone, that got an apron, we all go back in one bus, and everyone who didn't, they literally just keep them completely separate.
Really?
To not talk to anybody, and they just want to get them out.
Oh,
do they even get to stay the night in the hotel, or do they just ship them off on the bus?
They throw your shit out the window.
You come out and your shit's already sitting there.
Waiting by the pool. Just get the fuck out of here.
Oh man. Beat it.
Beat it. So I went back to the hotel and I sat at the bar and I had a glass of champagne. That was the first time that I drank in like 9 months.
Okay.
And it was kind of, so I've had battles back and forth my entire life with alcohol addiction. So that was, I was like, oh, I can control myself. This is fun. Yeah. But, hey, I'm out of town. Hey, I just got on a TV show.
Right.
Yeah. So.
Really quick, I just got a text. I don't mean to interrupt you. Somebody told me that the chat is acting weird, but they're still able to watch. So.
On which platform?
Facebook.
Oh. Okay.
So that's probably why the chat, because our chat is usually way more active than this.
Yeah.
So they're saying that for them, the chat is acting a little weird, but they're still able to watch, no problem. So as long as people can watch, we're good. Okay, please continue, Sir Dean.
So next day, that was day 2, I believe, out of 3 days of audition of first round dishes. So the next day, another buddy, he was cooking and he made like maple bacon with whiskey. He made this concoction that had whiskey in it, and it was Bullet bourbon is what it was.
Okay.
And after everyone got their apron, we all got around and we were set up. They put us in, on these different platforms, and they were filming the B-roll and the intro to the next episode.
Okay.
And while they're filming it, we're passing around a bottle of Bullet, and we're all drinking it.
Oh, the chat's working for Scott. Also, shout out Scotty Cash.
What up, Scott?
My friend Jenny said, "Dean, we love you," and my brother called me Steve.
Why'd your brother call you Steve?
We call each other Steve, or we call other people Steve, or just like a general person instead of hey guy.
I'm here for it.
Hey bro. Hey Steve.
I'm here for it.
Hey Steve.
Don't be surprised if you're ever downtown and you just hear me bellowing out, "Hey Steve!"
Steve.
What up?
A bunch of Steves are going to turn around like, "Fuck is this guy with the afro yelling at me?" So he makes a dish with bullet bourbon.
Bullet bourbon. So we ended up drinking the bourbon, and it was like I was back in my element, and I was a lot more comfortable, and I was a lot more open to like, all right, like this is
now. Are you filming? Are you filming at this time when you're?
Well, Gordon Ramsay was filming. Like they were filming him cook. He was cooking specific things, and they were basically filming all this B-roll and all this stuff. For the intro for the next episode.
Yeah.
So, that was. It just got me in a better mindset where I was sitting thinking to myself, like, all right, I can relax. Like, I can be me again.
Yeah.
And then they introed, hey, this is what we're going to do next. And they put us in a fucking warehouse with a bunch of sheep and goat and lamb and just barnyard animals. And I'm like, what the hell's going on? And like, we're sitting there. So
the fuck kind of film are we making?
Right?
Like, what the?
So the 50 people or so that have their aprons, we're all waiting outside, and they're about to usher us through this room, this big warehouse. And Gordon Ramsay's standing right in front of me, and we're sitting here talking. He is one of the nicest people
Ramsay?
I've ever met.
Really?
Yep.
I would not know that from his videos.
Yeah. How's everybody doing?
Okay.
How's your, is it tough not being with your family? Totally understand that.
Oh, wow.
You guys cooked and you got your aprons. Like, you guys are doing a good job.
Oh, shit.
You're going to be here with us. We're going to work with you throughout this. And he's sitting here and he's talking to like the other people, and then him and I just start talking one-on-one, and I'm like, this is crazy. Cuz he's a human.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
He's a guy.
Yeah. Right.
He's not his TV personality.
And you know what? A lot of people have problems separating the two.
Yeah.
Right.
Like, you never really think about that. You think that, when you see people on TV, you think that that's just who they are.
Yeah.
And and sometimes you forget, like, no, a lot of times they're doing a character. You know what I mean? It's performance art.
Yep.
Well,
honestly, even with this, there's people that I don't know that watch our show.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of me but there's a lot of things I play up for the show. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And so when they meet me, they're like, "Oh, you're a little bit different than what I expect." I'm like, "Well, yeah, I'm not screaming, and there's not music playing in the background whenever you're." whenever you're talking to me. There's not explosions and shit and air horns.
Yeah.
Like there's. So he's just talking to you like a normal dude.
He's just a normal dude. And then we walked through and they did the intro for the next episode.
Real quick, let me ask you, how tall is he? Because I heard he's kind of tall.
6 something. I'm
okay.
I'm 5'8".
Okay.
On a good day. Depending on my shoes. So, but
not in Vans.
He's taller than me. No,
he's 5'8" in Air Max, but not in Vans.
Yeah,
not in Vans.
Yeah, no. Like
if
dress shoes.
if he's wearing Chucks, then
Yeah. Unless they got that little insert.
Right. So he's like 6 foot something, huh?
Yeah, normal dude. And we went out and they started introing the next thing, the next challenge. And then they sat us all in a room, and they said, hey, this is what we're going to do. We need you guys this is how you're going to start to come up with the dish.
Okay.
And we had time. And they gave us time to do research. But no phones, no internet, books. You can read books.
Now this is in the room with all the goat and sheep and stuff?
This is afterwards,
okay.
right?
Why did they take you? Did I miss part of the story? Why did they take you in the room with the sheep?
So they're
and goats?
filming for the next step. They're filming this stuff for the next episode.
Oh,
so
okay.
It's not all congruent, right? In
okay.
It's like when you film a TV show or when you film like a movie.
Yeah,
you're not filming it scene by scene. In chronological order. So
y'all didn't have to kill any of the animals, did y'all?
No.
Okay.
No.
Okay.
I would have left.
I thought this story was about to take a turn.
No.
A 7 pounds turn. Like, so they made me stab this lamb.
Yeah.
So that I could make these lambs.
But they tell you, hey, this is what, come up with a recipe for lamb.
Gotcha.
And then we had a day or so, and then you go and cook.
Come up with a recipe for lamb. Also, the lamb's name is Buttons.
Yeah.
Buttons.
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 This will be your
fucking Buttons.
This is your lamb. Your lamb has a face.
That's part of the challenge.
Come up with your dish.
Yeah.
Get rid of it.
And they just leave the room.
Yeah.
If we come back and your lamb is still alive, you failed.
There was a contestant who made it through the top 20 who is a vegetarian, and she did not taste her meat in the dishes.
Shit.
Really?
Yeah.
But she cooked it?
She was a food stylist. Yeah, like her job was to, make food look good for photos.
Mm-hmm.
So,
right?
So like
a lot of that's fake though.
Yeah,
a lot of times they don't even cook stuff.
Elmer's glue from milk, right?
Yeah, I'm a amateur photographer at best, and I've done or helped out on a few like food shoots. And when I learned that like they use like motor oil for Coca-Cola and stuff like that, I was like, what?
Yeah. It's wild.
Because it doesn't look as good. Like like you were saying, Elmer's glue for the milk is so the cereal doesn't sink down in there.
Right.
Because when we're eating food, you rarely look at a bowl of cereal like I need this to look good.
Yeah, right.
I just need the milk in there so I can start eating. But for the picture, it's a whole different thing.
And she never ate any of the meat. She never did.
That is actually dope.
Yeah, she made it a few rounds. I don't know exactly, but she did. She did pretty well.
Cool. That's actually pretty dope.
It's impressive.
That kind of makes me want to be a bartender, right? Because I've never drank, so I'm not tasting none of this.
Yeah,
I'll make it though.
Right.
Whip it up, flip some bottles, and
smell it.
Yeah, that looks right.
Smells all right.
it's about right.
Drink that.
Yeah, it looks good.
Drink
looks
that.
good. Either that or just hand everyone a beer, no matter what they order.
This is it.
Yeah, here you go. There's not even like a good one, just like some weird shit, fucking Rolling Rock or something. Like, here you go. So you leave the lambs and they tell you to prepare your dish.
Yeah, you do some research and then you go in there and then you end up cooking it. And that's during the research time is when the conversations happened of, hey, you're Greek.
Okay.
We don't want a lot of people cooking lamb chops. We don't want everyone cooking lamb chops. Maybe since you're Greek, you can steer towards X, Y, and Z.
Yeah.
And I said, all right. That means they're putting me. That was them putting a bug in my ear, saying,
that's them putting you over.
Yeah. Do it. It's gonna be weird. Do it. We're either gonna outline it or not, and we're gonna put you through because you took that chance.
Yeah. Or maybe it was a setup.
It was a setup, but I think my reaction is what stopped them from putting me up or down. I don't know. You don't know. There's so many people that are involved in the writing process. I mean, this is a huge show.
Yeah, gigantic. Yeah. I think people don't realize like the Food Network is like a huge channel, and cooking shows are like, I don't want to say they're the new wave because they've been around for a while. Like we're well into the wave.
Yeah.
But at that time, cooking shows were like the next big thing. I mean, you had, what was the one, the Iron Chef,
Oh yeah.
Master
Yeah,
Chef.
yeah.
Like there was like every time you opened your eyes, there was a new show based in cooking.
Right.
There's entire anime genres based on food
Yeah.
and cooking and stuff. And like,
Really?
yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. Bro.
Wow.
We talk about it on the show. I've been watching a lot of anime lately. I used to watch a lot, then I got out of it, and now I'm back down into the black hole of anime. But there is, like, if you go on Crunchyroll, there's a food section, and there's entire series of shows that is just about cooking, and and it's exciting.
That's wild.
Like there's Food Wars, there's entire games that are just cooking, like cooking games. So like food is like, I mean, when you think about it, it makes sense because who doesn't eat,
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I don't really know anyone. Like I'm not a big. I don't really watch cooking shows. The only time I started watching is when I found out that you were going to be on. I support my peeps. You know what I mean? So I'm like, all right, I'm gonna watch. I supported. Do you remember Ryan from Liquid when he was on that dating show?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We used to go to Liquid to watch the show with him.
Dude,
were you
yeah,
there? I think you were
absolutely.
there. Yeah, I think you were there. Shit, that might have been where we met. To be honest with you.
Yeah, I walked in to see Ryan on TV, and it was like Robert Downey Jr.
Oh man, yeah. What's up?
Kathy Miller's in the chat, and she said, "Dean."
What up?
Yeah.
What up, Kathy?
Wait, is she a mom or no?
She is.
She is a mom?
Yeah. She just
Shout out to Kathy Miller.
hopefully got an amazing promotion today.
Oh,
Okay, cool.
Hopefully,
Fingers crossed. I'll find out.
hopefully, you got a promotion, Kathy.
Yeah.
Can you let us know if you got the promotion? Does she know yet? Hopefully she knows.
She should have known today.
Okay, let us know.
Yeah.
How did it go, Kathy? Let us know. Wavy Duder is in the chat on Instagram.
What up, Wavy?
That's the homie. That is the homie.
And we got Lady Wonder.
Yeah, I shouted her out already. That's
Did we?
that's the esthetician.
Oh.
But since you mentioned her again, we'll go ahead and. It's so exciting. So you
It's a lot of emotion.
and so that dish is the one that kind of made them, or you said your reaction to it.
Well, yeah, it was tough because they steered me in a direction, and like I said, I thought I was set up to, hey, we're gonna outline this, and we're gonna say, hey, you did something outside of the box, so
Yeah.
we got you.
Bozak's in the chat.
Oh,
What up?
get the Bozak, get the Bozak, get the Bozak.
What up, Britt?
And Kathy said, thank you. Waiting on the offer. I'll let you know when I know.
And-
Sweet.
That's a
Like
good
the
sign. If
stream
you're
too?
if you're waiting on the offer, if they're offering you, that means you're qualified.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? They ain't gonna bother offering you nothing if you ain't qualified. If I apply for it, they'll be like, listen, we'll give you a pack of Twizzlers,
Nope.
a pack of Twizzlers, some gummy bears,
That's it.
and a fucking Nike hat.
There you go.
So take it or leave it. Changus asks how we feel about the situation vaccine. It's one of those things. It is what it is. Obviously we don't say the word on here because we don't like getting suppressed, but it is what it is. If I'm not going to yuck someone's yum. I'm gonna wait a little bit.
Yeah.
I'm gonna wait it out a little bit. I'll get it,
I'm gonna
but I'm gonna wait it out.
try to at least till one of them gets approved by the FDA.
Yeah,
Maybe.
something like that. What about you, Dean? Did you partake?
I did not, and I had COVID 6 months ago. Sorry.
Did you?
Fuck.
Yeah, you said it. You had the germ.
I had the germ.
See, that's when
got
that's when the beep button would have
Yeah.
came.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
People would have been like, "Oh shit, what did he have?"
I didn't have the pre-warning. until
Right.
there. Sorry
right.
about that.
No, you're good.
I had it six or so weeks ago.
Okay.
And so I'm over it. I have antibodies. I've been hanging out
Yeah.
with
Yeah.
2 people directly that ended up getting it, and I didn't get it
Okay.
back from them.
Okay. Pun,
So,
you had it. You
I'm
had it as
waiting.
well too, right?
In January.
Yeah. Pun
Yeah.
had it in January. Yeah.
I'm
He
waiting.
was locked down for what was it like a couple weeks?
Yeah, I think it was like 14 days.
We
is
did the
quarantine
the
thing.
show remotely. We had
I
I had
remember.
I had him
He was over
remote.
the-
Remoting in.
over
Yeah.
the phone.
It was more annoying than anything.
I could
It
feel
wasn't
it.
even sick.
Yeah. I think I had it. I went through a couple days where I couldn't smell. That's about it.
That's what-
about
yeah,
the only
that's
thing
what
that
mine
happened.
did.
I just couldn't
so
smell it, too.
I think I had it, but I mean, as far as the vaccine goes, if we'll see.
right.
If it looks good, okay. Here's the thing: I don't think that there's a giant conspiracy with it currently.
Yeah, no.
I don't think so. A lot of people in this darker complected community are saying that they're singling us out, and I'm like they kind of can't because that vaccine doesn't know whether you're black, white. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm like I think right now it's just a vaccine, and I doubt they're microchipping people.
Yeah.
And I don't think anybody's turning into fucking lizards.
Well, remember, in I Am Legend.
Oh yeah, it was the vaccine that fucked everything up. Yeah. Yeah. Well, nobody that's been talking about it looks like Will Smith.
True.
So I think we might be.
Another Will Smith movie.
Yeah, I think we might be okay. Speaking of them damn movies, one of our topics today, really quick. The first one, we're gonna get back to you, Dean.
Yeah.
But the first topic, why we know this is a bad idea. Apparently, I want to read this because I want to make sure I got it right. So, let me pull up my show notes real quick. So, Elon Musk's firm, Neuralink, says it has the tech to build a real Jurassic Park. And I'm like, yo, we got a bunch of movies that shows why this is a bad idea. You know what I mean?
Bunch of movies that show why a lot of things we do are bad and we still do them.
I wanted to get into that too. Like all the AI stuff and the robots.
Right.
Yeah.
We got a bunch of movies that shows why that's a bad idea.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know if y'all, Pun, you probably noticed this. Whenever I talk to my Echo, I always say thank you after it does something. Because listen, if shit pops off, I need her to let them know. I need her to let them know. Like, no. He's one of the good ones.
He's cool.
He's a good one.
He was always nice. Don't, let him slide. I ain't going to be, I know people that talk shit to like their Siri and all that stuff. They'll be like, oh, piece of shit. I'm like, okay.
Right. Just
okay.
wait.
You talking that shit.
Guilty.
When a T900, you do that?
Guilty.
Oh,
Sometimes
my
when
God.
I'm driving and I'm like, come on.
Yeah, man.
Do it.
When a T900 kicks your door down, Siri's going to be like, that's the motherfucker right there.
Right.
Him.
I'm going to be over there too and be like, oh shit. They'll be like, no, you good. You go ahead.
Yeah.
You go ahead and leave.
We'll let you exit first.
Yeah, I'm be like, listen, Iron Man, I'm sorry, but
Jarvis.
Yeah, Jarvis gonna come and kick that ass. Fucking Vision gonna be getting in that ass, man. Yeah, man. I didn't even read the article just from the title.
Yeah.
They have the tech to build a real Jurassic Park.
Do it.
But hell no, don't do it, man. That's
dumb.
That is a terrible.
That's a horrible idea.
I mean, that's a horrible idea, man.
Give it a few years, and these automatic driving cars is going to be a hell of a horrible idea too.
Yeah.
Just wait.
Well, if it all goes to shit, they're going to be running people over. So I'm just saying.
That's that's what I mean.
I want to get
all bad.
I want to get one though. I'll be honest. I want to get one. I want to get a self-driving car. There's certain trips to me that are just so monotonous. Like when the summer comes and I got to go back and forth to the island, that drive is just so, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's not like an exciting drive. I'm not going through hills and valleys and peaks and all that stuff. So it's just one of those things where it's like, I wouldn't mind just being able to be like, all right, here, just fucking take the trip. Just
I'm not saying I wouldn't partake. I'm saying when shit hit the fan, I wouldn't be surprised. I'd be laughing. Like,
100%. Yeah, 100%.
We did it to ourselves.
Yeah, if I get one, my car is gonna fuck me up, man. My car is gonna fucking beat my ass.
We can still go in the middle of nowhere because Tiger can light a fire.
Right?
Right. I can.
And he's got a battery.
And he knows how to find
good,
water.
man.
Right?
I'm good, yeah.
And he can tell you if you
And
have
his
tires.
tent is like a mansion.
Yeah, and that battery is just a dumb battery, man. It just does what it does. It just provides power. There's there's no tech. It just does what it does. So I think we'll be all right. Matt said, I bet Musk got the DNA from Buttons the lamb. Oh man, this is your lamb. It's Buttons. Full Card is in the chat. It said, is that Dean the Machine?
What up?
Greatest chef.
What up?
Wait a minute, is Full Card a dad or anything? Do you know?
I do not know. Sorry, I don't know your Instagram.
Oh,
Uh-oh.
damn.
Uh-oh.
He just called you Dean the Machine.
Yeah, man.
Oh, fuck.
Oh boy.
Man, greatest
Oh,
chef.
boy.
It's like he started trying to make a rhyme and it just fell off at the end. Dean the Machine, greatest chef. You should have ended it with greatest chef I ever seen. Boom.
That's a good one.
Boom. Listen, bars. Gonzo said, F that shot.
Well, probably shit.
How is no, I think he's talking about the shot.
The shot of
the vaccine.
Oh yeah.
How you gonna censor? How you gonna open up the chat with "What up, fuckers?"
Right.
And then type "F that shot"?
Right.
Like, come on, man, be consistent.
Yeah.
Gonzo, competitive ass. Let me tell you something about Gonzo. So, the whole reason I have an AR-15, and this is no joke, is because you've known Gonzo for a while. Remember, he used to always post videos of him practicing with his AR.
Yep.
And I would be like, I don't know what the fuck he's getting ready for, but whatever it is, I need to be prepared too. So I need to get
Right.
He obviously knows something I don't know. So I need to fucking get one. I told his wife when she was on the island for her bachelor party. I was like, I don't know what the fuck Gonzo's preparing for, but whatever it is, I'm preparing too. You know what I mean? I'm getting ready too. I'm gonna at least, I ain't gonna make a video about it, but I'm gonna have one. I'm gonna, right? Oh man, yeah, Gonzo's the dude. Just don't go shooting with him. We make fun of him over here because he's such a teacher.
Yeah.
That you go shooting with him and he's like, okay, here's what you want to do. I'm like, Gonzo, man, I held a gun before, man. I don't, I know I'm all right, man. I'm all right. I'm just throwing I'm just releasing some stress, man. Just sending some lead downstream. You know what I mean? It's all right. It's all right. Okay, well, do me a favor. So this is the safety. I'm like, motherfucker. Oh man. Gonzo said, I'm ready for this shit to get cracking. Bring the zombies. I bet you are.
Me too.
This fucker got like 12 freaking ARs he done built. I done probably put them on blast. I think it's like 3.
Yeah,
I think it's like 3. Yeah. You got any ARs or are you a handgun guy?
I do. I have maybe 4 guns total, I believe.
All ARs or
No. I have 1 AR and I'm building one right now.
Okay, cool. Okay. Are you doing a pistol build or just a regular?
The next one's an 11.5.
Okay.
With pistol grip.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think I'm thinking about
Pistol
doing
brace.
a pistol build myself.
Pistol brace, yeah.
I have a couple of Glocks and an AR that's actually sitting at Gonzo's house right now.
Nice. Yeah. Doing some work on it.
No, it's just there.
Yeah.
He was so I was gonna swap out my handguard, but we can't get the barrel nut off. I guess it just fused to the barrel. Yeah. Oh, you went over there too and tried?
Well,
yeah.
Before the gym.
Oh,
I'll go
yeah,
over there,
yeah,
and
yeah,
He was like, hey,
yeah,
come down here and help me. So I'm like,
I think what I'm gonna do
that shit.
It's just not moving. It's not moving. So I think what I'm gonna do is just get a whole new upper.
Remember that power steering pump? What'd you do? Heat.
Yeah. No, he tried that.
Yeah, he tried that.
Yeah, he tried that.
Shit was,
I think the only thing we can do now is like cut a line down the top, cut a line down the bottom, and then try it so it'll like crack off. But I'll just buy a new upper. You know what I mean? Yeah, 300 blackout or something like that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Call it a day. I need an excuse to buy some shit anyway. So
parts are about to get ridiculous.
Are they?
They already are, man. For a strip lower, instead of $75, it's $250.
Dude, I'm on this Reddit group called Gun Deals. Are you hip to it?
A buddy of mine has referred me, and I have not jumped on.
Do it, man. My so the person that built my AR was my boss out on the island, out on Put in Bay. He built it for me for the low. Like I got it's a decent AR, and I got it for super cheap. But manager said, being in the UK, we are planning to defend ourselves against the zombies with non-stick frying pans and rolled up newspapers.
We'll be fine.
Oh my God, that is hilarious. You know what? That's why 28 Days Later was so scary, because it's like there ain't no guns just readily available out there. You know what I mean? Like they had to get to somewhere that had some guns. I remember when I was watching that, I'm like, yo, just go to a gun store. Oh, wait a minute. There's not. That's not a thing.
Not a thing here.
My bad.
Yep.
My bad. That's got. Listen, if there was ever a zombie outbreak, the last place that I would want to be would be there or Japan.
Oh,
you know what I mean? Because Japan, you kind of can't partake in. You got to go through a lot.
Yeah.
And Mexico. Mm-hmm. Did you know, like in Mexico, there's like one gun store. And it's like way the fuck out somewhere. So if you want to get one, not only do you have to go through a bunch of red tape to get, to be able to buy it, but then you got to a lot of times drive hours to get to the one gun store. You know what I mean? And then it's expensive as fuck. Like it's fuck that. Fuck that.
We're lucky we live in Ohio then.
Right. Oh, bro, Ohio's the Wild West, man. Motherfuckers don't realize. Well, I tell my friends back in DC, like, how I don't want to say laxed, but how free we'll say it is here. And they're like, what? Like my friends that shoot stuff in DC, you can't have a CCW or anything in DC. I don't even think you can own a gun in DC proper. In Maryland, you can't.
Right.
You can smoke weed in DC though. Hey. So, but I tell them about how it is out here, and they're like, really? And I'm like, yeah. And they're like, you can just walk around with it like on your hip. And I'm like, yeah, pretty much.
You don't need a license to have it on your hip and have it showing.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. You don't need a license to buy it.
Steve is walking around with it on his hip.
Just like, chilling.
What?
Like it ain't shit. Like it ain't shit. I used to because I would walk my dogs. I have a pit bull, so out here Lakewood is a very dog friendly place. I mean, pit bulls used to be outlawed, but I was grandfathered in. But because there's so many dogs out and about, I have what you would call an animal aggressive pit. He's not crazy animal aggressive. Like he's not out here trying to kill cats or anything like that. But if he sees a dog that's his size, he's at the end of his lead. You know what I mean? He wants to kind of see what's going on. Yeah. Maybe
just,
he'll the hair stands up a little bit. He'll puff his chest a little bit. So what I do is I walk him at night. So like 2, 3 in the morning, I'll walk him. And I'll be hipped up. I'll have my tool on my hip, just in case a fox or I don't know, if somebody tries to rob me or something. Right. Why you would rob a 6'3" dude with a pit bull? I don't know, but hey, people do weird shit. You know what I mean? Cocaine's a hell of a drug.
Crazy shit's happening these days.
Yeah, yeah. So Gonzo said the Facebook chat is not showing up on the main screen. Is it not? It's right there. Yeah. Oh, looks like it's right there.
I got it.
I have it.
Do you have it?
I have it on my.
Yeah, you got it. Yeah, it's showing up over here, Gonzo. Are you sure you're not seeing it? Maybe it's cut off.
Real quick, Andrew Mentz is in the chat.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Hold on. Wait, which Andrew is it? Oh, that's Andrew's dad.
I believe so. Yeah.
Amma is in the chat on Instagram as
what
well.
Up, Amma?
I got so many buttons over here now, man. It's like it's starting to get crazy. Dean, let me ask you.
Yeah.
What is your favorite? Why did Gonzo type 3? Okay. What is your like?
Oh, that's how many ARs he has.
Oh, 3.
Yeah.
Okay. Wow, you way behind, Gonzo. What is your what is one of your favorite dishes to make? I don't want to ask what your go-to dish is, and I hate asking what your. So as a DJ, right? People always ask me, "What's your favorite genre to play?" And I always say I don't have one. I don't limit myself. Like, there's so much music out there. I play whatever I want. And I know you. I try to extend that same respect. But let me ask you this: I'll ask it this way. What are some of the dishes that you enjoy making the most?
So, well, there's different categories, right? Like, hey, I'm eating by myself. Hey, I want to eat clean.
Okay.
Hey, I want to cook for a bunch of people.
Weren't you doing food prep for a while?
I was.
For people?
I was,
I think I remember that.
Yeah, I was. It was, that was really exciting when I was doing that because it was turning my TV experience into a business.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right? Because when we were filming the TV show, the YouTube show, we dubbed it Dude Cooking Food.
I remember that.
Yeah.
Okay. I remember that.
Yeah, and we were just cooking in the kitchen. Somebody said, "What are we? We're dudes cooking foods," and I'm like,
I love it.
Dude cooking food.
I love it.
That's what it is.
We should change the show to Two Endangered Dudes.
Two Endangered Dudes.
And a kid with food.
And a kid with food. 2 endangered dudes cooking food.
Yeah. So yeah, that blossomed into, I would post these meal preps that I would do, and people eventually, hey, can I buy one? Can I buy one?
Yeah.
And I ended up, selling a bunch, and then I was filling my fridge, making them.
Okay.
And it became kind of a chore. And then there was and it became a point where it was like, all right, I need to figure out how to step this game up for production. I can't do it in my own kitchen. And it became a lot of work.
Okay.
So I just backed away from it. With food, I want it to be a passion. Like I want it to be fun. Yeah. Not a job.
Yeah, you don't want it to be work.
Right? Yeah.
I feel that.
So to answer that question, I absolutely love super clean food now. I'm eating really clean. So one of the things that I make now, I say clean, but then there's bacon. So, everyone...
You washed it. You washed it.
It's bacon.
Everyone need, I think everyone needs a healthy amount of fats.
Yeah,
right?
Right? You didn't drop it on the floor. It's clean.
No,
it's clean.
No, I did, but you didn't see.
Yeah,
right. There you go.
5 second.
Right?
5-second rule.
Right? So with that, I'll, get fresh Brussels sprouts and, cut them in half. I'll fry up some bacon in a cast iron skillet and then pull the bacon out and leave the bacon fat. I'll take the Brussels sprouts and put them cut side down. Just fucking roast them. Just super hot. Get them burning hot because that brown, right? The key to good food is kind of burn it.
Really?
Yeah, because it gets caramelization.
Okay.
Right? That dark, that's the caramelization. That's the sugars breaking down and becoming flavor.
Gotcha.
So I never put sauce on anything. I make the sauce while I'm cooking it.
Okay.
Right? So while you're doing that, those are caramelizing and it's creating more. And then you chop that bacon up, throw it in there, and there's your side dish.
Okay.
Right? You can take a
Sounds pretty amazing.
yeah, and then I'll take a chicken breast and
I'm getting
Right?
hungry right now.
put some random spices, random seasonings, whatever. I love doing lemon pepper. That's like my thing now.
Okay.
And then rockin' hot cast iron skillet, like you can see the heat coming off it.
Yeah.
And you just go both sides and you get that caramelization on it.
You want to know something crazy? Not to interrupt.
No.
One of my go-to dishes, if I wanted to impress, a couple ladies, was the lemon pepper chicken.
Yeah.
When I had my first apartment, me and Mike Mims, we called him Unique. Me and him, we lived together. That was my first roommate. And I mean, we were boosters, bro. We were shoplifting all the time. So we would go steal dinner. So you know how you have Giant Eagle here?
Yeah.
In DC and Maryland, there's grocery stores called Giant. We'd go walk around the corner of the Giant, steal what we're having at night. Sometimes it was chicken breast, some lemon pepper, and then I would do baked lemon pepper chicken.
There you go.
Anytime some chicks came over, that was my go-to dish. That's what I would make.
There you go.
There's chicks to this day that probably think I can cook my ass off, but literally I was wing. Well, no pun intended. I was winging it. I was winging it. I just put it in there and just waited till it looked like it was done. Cut it open. Okay, it's done all the way through. We ain't gonna get sick. All right, let it roll.
Matt Andrew said he just burnt his cornflakes.
Damn. Kathy said bacon is the best. Well, she said bacon is the best.
My buddy Ford, he said, Dean, I need to cook ramen for you. He lived in Japan, and that's gonna be some good ramen.
Ooh,
that's gonna be some good ramen.
Yeah.
Is he Japanese or did he just live there?
No, he just lived there.
Just a white guy in Japan.
He's just an engineer.
That's it. Oh well, shit. He's an engineer. There you go.
Smart guy.
There you go. Now, hey, listen, an engineer, he could probably make some good shit because engineers, the way their brains think, like when they learn something, they truly learn it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He ain't just a motherfucker that got there and they were like, yeah, just throw it in there and you do this and you do that. And he's like, oh, I can make ramen.
Right.
He learned it. Like he broke it down into the steps and like what each step means. He probably knows why each step does what it does.
Probably.
Yeah. I'm gonna have to try that ramen.
And absolutely. I want to. I'm gonna hit him up.
You know you're supposed to slurp ramen when you're in Japan. The louder you slurp, the better. So you're basically complimenting the chef when you're eating ramen. If you're eating ramen quietly, they'll be like, this motherfucker thinks he's better than me.
And you're supposed to eat sushi with your hands.
Yeah.
Right? You have to dip it a certain way.
Yep.
And
I lived in Japan for a few months and then left and then went back for almost a year. I was in Tokyo. I was in Osaka. I was also in I visited Okinawa. All the basic ass places. Osaka's not as basic as, but anybody that goes to Japan goes to Tokyo. You know what I mean? But Osaka is where like the reason I went there and stayed there is because that's where like PlayStations and all that shit. It's usually the factories are in Osaka. So I was like, I want to go there and get off the beaten path. And I went to a couple of villages and stuff like that. I can't remember the names of them, but yeah, I learned a lot when I was there. Like, cause I thought I was, culturally intelligent. I'm trying to eat the sushi with chopsticks. Everybody else is like, and they're like, what? They look at me like, what the fuck are you doing? Like, and then I was eating my ramen super quiet. You know, I'm not trying to be disrespectful. Everybody else is.
That's why I haven't gone to like one of those ramen places.
Because you don't like slurping.
I can't do
slurp?
it. I don't like when people do it.
You don't have.
I don't like
you
when
don't
I
have to
do
do
it.
it here in America, man. You
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, you said compliment the chef, so
that's in Japan.
Oh,
that's
okay.
in Japan. Yeah.
All right.
If you go to next time we go to Chicago, there's a place called Strings. Have you ever been? You ever been to Chicago, Dean?
Oh yeah.
Have you been to Strings?
No.
It's a really dope ramen spot. It's like ramen fusion. You know what I mean? Like the ramen is pretty authentic, but you go in there and they got like nice chill hip hop beats playing, and it's what an American thinks a Tokyo restaurant would be. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like cool ass music. Everybody's got flashy hair and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's like, it's our childhood when we think Japanese or anime. That's what the fuck it looks like. But the ramen is actually really good, and there's not a lot of slurping. So we'll go there.
Never knew. Like to this day, that's why I just never chose not to go to one. Because I thought it was just across the board. You gotta
no. You can get it. You can get it to go.
Yeah, I mean,
Slurp
I
at
probably
home?
could
Yeah,
have
slurp it at home.
Yeah.
I mean, so do you ever slurp when you eat
No.
food? No, never.
Nope.
Interesting. I've learned so much
try
about
not-
Pun.
I try not to
doing this
talk
show,
either.
Yeah.
Doing
When
this
I'm-
show with him.
when I'm chewing.
That makes sense. Yeah, I try not to do that too.
Yeah. I mean, most people.
When I
do,
was a
but-
kid, everybody's about to learn something about me. When I was a kid, I thought, because I would always be around grown-ups
Yeah.
and they're having conversations, and like, you know, in Brazil and honestly, like in black communities, but in Brazil too, a lot of conversations happen around. I feel like most,
dinner
you know,
time,
dinner time, or just food in general.
Yeah,
And like all the adults, like, so I was always told, don't talk with your mouth full. But the adults will be conversating while they're chewing, right?
Yeah.
And I thought that was the coolest shit on the planet. I used to eat by myself and have conversations just so I could put some food in my mouth and like talk. Obviously not sloppy, but, you know, chew and then say something witty and then chew a little bit more. I thought that was the coolest shit ever. Holy shit, the chat just went crazy.
There it is.
The chat just refreshed itself.
We got chat.
I thought that was the coolest shit ever, and I couldn't wait to be an adult so I could do that and say what the fuck.
Yeah.
Because one of my dad's friends said that, and I was like, man, that was so funny to me. I don't know why it was funny to me, but yeah, I couldn't wait to do that shit. Adam said, I'm with Pun. Noises while eating make me want to choke people out. Damn. Kathy said, you guys need to see who can slurp the loudest now. I think that's a terrible idea. I think I would get choked out by Pun if we started.
Another thing with food, like, so, you know, Italians, you eat a lot of pasta.
Yeah.
I cut my pasta.
Do you really?
So I'm not like.
Yeah. I feel like I've seen that before.
Yeah.
Well, not just you. I feel like I've seen people do that before.
Yeah. Like I'm. So it literally fits on my fork.
Yeah. Okay.
So it won't. Yeah.
Wait a minute. You said Greeks eat a lot of lamb. Aren't gyros lamb? Are gyros Greek?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Really?
Euros? Yeah.
Are they euros or is it gyro or euro?
Gyro.
Gyro.
Yeah, I can't.
Okay,
But
gyro.
Euro, gyro, whatever the hell. In Greek, you say gyro.
Gyro.
Like
I'm gonna start saying that.
Y-E-D-O-E. Gyro.
Gyro.
There used to be a really good gyro place, like literally right up the street from here. How familiar are you with Lakewood?
Oh, I lived on West Boulevard.
Do you remember when the Lakewood Cinema was right up there? It was like a small ass movie theater. Had like the screens were probably like the size of my TV, but it had a few screens, and then under it was like it used to be like a convenience store, then it closed, and then this Greek dude opened it up, and it was like a grocery store, like a Greek grocery store, and he had gyros, and then it was the gyros were $3 unless you wanted a double. And the double was, I think the double was $5. It was like extra $2. And there was so much meat.
It was huge.
There was so much meat packed in the regular.
Yeah.
And then the double, like I would always get the double because I went in there. I'm a big dude. I was like, you know what? First I was like, let me get a double.
Yeah.
He packed so much. I was like, what the fuck is this? Is this for 2 people? He's like, no, this is how we do it. And I was like, I'm coming here every day.
Have you ever tried the one by my house?
No.
Bilo, well, it's spelled Bilo Gyro.
Bilo gyro?
Yeah, Bilo Gyro. Yeah.
Is it good?
It's fucking amazing.
I'm gonna have to try it.
I'm leaving here and
tomorrow.
Getting a gyro.
Yeah. I get them at I go to my friends sometimes and they have them. There's a decent. They're decent. You know, I mean, it's a restaurant, but you know,
So
is he Greek? I don't think he's Greek.
Do we want to talk about what happened at my friend's?
Oh, the bang bangs that went on.
I mean,
we actually talked about it. Like
we did.
shit was going crazy. Like it happened there, and then all the clubs that it happened at, and then didn't something else get click clacked on? I think it was there was like another place. Yeah, I mean, it's got to. But there was another place that somebody was up in there letting off. There's been a lot, like in the past, like 3 weeks, there's been a lot of places. I stopped by my friends, though. I think they're back open now.
Yeah.
They were open the next day.
Yeah. I was about to say, they don't fuck around.
Next day.
Listen, when the situation happened and everything got locked down, they were still going 24 hours. They were like, yo, the curfew is 9 o'clock. They were still 24 hours.
You want some waffles?
Right? Yeah. Yo, that place, man, I love going there. The main dude that's always there.
Yeah.
He always says hi to me. He always like remembers me. He probably doesn't know my name, but whenever we go, hey man, how have you been? Like, how's it going? How are you? We chat it up. Get my table. I always usually get helped by the same girl. I love that place, man.
Yeah.
That's my place. They
It's
were
a cool
open the
place.
next
Yeah.
day.
Yeah.
Yep.
How? Oh my God.
Same reason they were open during shutdown.
Yeah, during the
right.
situation.
They don't give a fuck.
None. No fucks are given at all. That's bananas, dude.
Yeah, well, we just clean the place up. And
Yeah.
Right.
Here we go.
Just throw a rug over it.
Right.
Just-
Yeah.
Good.
Here's a club sandwich.
Yeah. Oh man, dude, they got this Tuscan chicken salad.
Man.
Their wraps are good too.
Yeah. I
I
feel like we're talking restaurant food with a fucking master
Whoa,
chef
yeah,
over here.
that's- yeah.
I like food. I don't give a shit. Food.
Oh, okay. So
Food.
you're not pretentious. You're not like,
No, never.
dude, you need to watch that movie, Chef. I'm telling you.
It's pretty.
I'd
good.
love to. Yeah.
If you love
Cool
food and music, the soundtrack is
Right?
so.
Yeah.
It's so. It isn't what? Who is it? John Favreau.
Say, I was gonna ask you to say his last
And
name.
you're in it.
Yeah, and me. What?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Robert Downey
Robert
Jr.
Downey Jr.'s in it.
What?
Yeah. He's like,
And,
like really quick, but yeah.
No, he in scenes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's in
Throughout
it,
the movie.
He's in it adjacent
Because he
He's in it
plays
adjacent.
Favreau's ex-wife's new love interest, doesn't he? Isn't that who he plays?
That's the role.
Yeah.
Who
yeah.
is-
That's Dean.
Yeah.
That's the role.
Who is? Isn't it Selma Hayek? No.
Isn't it Aunt May?
The chick from Modern Family.
Hold on, Living Off
Who-
the Land said
who is-
Chef is a fantastic movie. You're absolutely right. You are absolutely right.
In Modern Family, isn't she who played Al Bundy's that character?
Scarlett Johansson?
No.
Oh no.
who are we talking about?
With the accent.
Yeah.
Man, she's bad as hell too.
Yeah, she is.
Oh,
Curvier than a bag of snakes.
Yep.
What is her name? Kathy says Chef is a fantastic movie. You're right about that.
Sofia Vergara.
Sofia Vergara. She's
Yeah.
married to the dude that played a werewolf in that vampire show. He was also in
keep going down these rabbit holes.
I know he's been in a couple things. He's got the beard. He was in Magic Mike. I've never seen Magic Mike, but I know he was in it.
What is it?
He's got a. I feel like he has either a very Italian or very Greek name.
Hello.
Look up her and look up who she's married to.
That's what I'm working on.
Yeah, Adam just said Sofia Vergara.
Yeah.
It's
And
not-
then John.
John Leguizamo.
There you go.
What
Yeah.
the fuck is he? Is he Italian? Is he Puerto Rican? Is he Mexican? What the hell is John Leguizamo?
Yes.
All of them.
All of them. Yeah.
Do you remember the movie
Joe
the-
Maglione.
There we go. Yeah.
Oh, there-
Joe
yeah,
Maglione.
Yep.
Yep.
You remember?
Gonzo said, "Good night, gents. It's Call of Duty time." All right, Gonzo.
Later, bro.
Later, brother.
Yeah, Joe Maglione. Now that is, I'm assuming, Italian.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mhm.
Do you remember the movie The Pest with John Leguizamo?
Yes.
I
Oh
don't.
my-
I don't.
Vaguely.
He plays himself, just an annoying dude that's oh my gosh, it's
Man.
hilarious.
Wouldn't it be funny if you actually meet him? He's got no accent, and he's just like, "Well, quite frankly,
You're right.
if you,
Right. Hey, Gordon Ramsay, right? Nice,
Oh, yeah.
nice dude.
yeah, nice dude, but he still has his accent.
Yes.
Yeah, you know who threw me for a loop when I heard him in an interview? Idris Elba.
Yes.
Because
Whoa.
I was hip to him from The Wire, and then I saw him in some movie with Beyonce where like the woman that worked for him became obsessed with him. I thought the dude was from Brooklyn. I literally thought he was from
Yeah.
Brooklyn, and then I saw him in Takers, and he has a British accent in Takers, and I was like, man, he does a really good British accent.
Right.
You know what I mean? Still thinking he's from Brooklyn, and then I saw him in an interview, and he's like, all right, chaps, you know,
You're right.
and I was like, oh shit.
You still got your
Yeah, this dude is from England. And he even talked about it. And he was like, yo, it's funny when people walk up to me, they're like, yo, son, you really putting on for Brooklyn. Like,
Right.
we appreciate that. And he goes, when I answer, well, all right, chaps, well, appreciate it. Thank you very much. And they look at him like he's crazy. And I was like, oh, shit, this dude is British.
Yeah.
Half the people in The Walking Dead are British.
Yeah.
I didn't even know that.
Yeah.
Like damn near the whole lead cast, they're all British.
Carl.
Right.
Carl.
Carl. I think Carl's the only one that wasn't British.
You know, I saw-
Adam said Idris Elba is a dope DJ and MC for
shit.
sure.
Whoa.
Idris Elba got bars, and he's been a DJ since like the 90s.
Okay.
Yeah, for sure. What were you saying?
Man, I've completely lost my train of thought.
That's okay. We can get it back on track.
That's like Hodor.
He's a DJ.
I saw him in
Yeah.
Chicago.
Did you? Is he good?
Oh yeah. Deep.
And his DJ name is DJ Hodor, isn't it?
I
I think he changed it to DJ Hodor.
I can't remember.
Pretty
what it
because
was.
like I
know
saw
it's his
I saw
name.
him somewhere. Yeah.
I forgot his name.
That's a big dude, man. He's
Yeah.
putting it on.
Yeah,
He's
he
putting it
is.
on for us tall DJs. Yeah, he's a sturdy guy though.
He is sturdy.
That dude's like 6'6", 6'7". Like he's up there. He's up there.
So my buddy Raul said, "I love this."
Oh,
Yo,
I
what's
know
up?
Raul.
Yeah.
Raul, what the fuck, man?
Yeah.
So like I've been doing this for damn near a year. You don't want to jump in the chat. We get fucking Robert Downey Jr. in here, and all of a sudden you want to, motherfucking.
He's a father and he's EMT.
Yeah, he's both of them. So he gets boom.
And he's a meme king.
I was about to say Raul stories. Listen, here's the thing. So when you're on Instagram and you're clicking through the stories, and like how, even if you're going fast, you'll notice you'll be there for like 2 minutes and look in the corner and it's still him.
Okay.
Like he posts. You know how the bar at the top shows like each thing?
Yep.
His are
They're
tiny.
so
And
small.
it's
It's just tiny, and it just continues.
Continuous.
And it's all the funniest shit ever.
Oh my God,
that
it's
I
hilarious.
screenshot and I think in my own head, but I can't say it anymore.
Oh man, it is hilarious. He posts so much. Like what I usually do when I know he's coming up next, I skip him, just so I can go through all the other ones, and then I go back to his and take my time.
Right. Raul, I watch your story when I'm sitting on the John because I know I have time, and I know it's gonna be funny. He said, "Count me in next time."
All right, man. Well, I'll bring you on. I'll bring you on. The meme lord.
Oh my God, absolutely.
And let me tell you, man, some of his memes. If he was a celebrity, he'd be canceled in a motherfucker, man. He would be canceled in a motherfucker. Some of the shit, like, and there's times where I don't even be looking at whose it is. And then I'll see something and I'll be like, oh, okay, I know exactly whose page I'm on right now.
You know what's messed up? Everything you're saying, I also experienced with his Instagram.
Oh man. Like you'll be scrolling and you'll be like, God damn, that's it's Raul.
Right. I was gonna tag him in that, but it was him.
Yeah, it was him. It was him already. You're about to hit him. I'll be like, hey, you missed one. Oh, my bad. Nah, this is
That's
you.
you.
Okay, here we go. You're clicking. 20 minutes later, you're like, damn, I'm still on fucking Raul's page. It's a lot. Like it's a lot.
Yeah.
You got to be prepared.
Okay.
You got to be prepared. You can't just go into it and like think you're going to just a couple clicks and then you're done. Nah, you're gonna be clicking for a little bit. You're gonna be clicking for a little bit. I don't think I've ever seen him post just like a thing. You know what I mean? Like one or two. It's like 30.
It's captivating.
Yeah. I don't know how he gets them up that fast. Like he just got to be, he has to have multiple phones. Yeah. And he just boom, 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 boom. And just double posting. Boom, 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 boom. Wait, what'd he say? The Living Off the Land. Awesome podcast, guys. I've been laughing for over an hour.
Nice.
Appreciate that. Yeah. When is your podcast? Where can we find the Living Off the Land podcast? That's what I want to know. Post a link in the chat so that I can, or did you already do that and I missed it because I wasn't looking over at my phone, in which case, shame on me. Message me a link unless you already did that too. I suck.
No, you don't.
No.
I suck.
No, you don't.
We have another story really quick. Actually, yeah, hold on. I think nope. Okay. Oh no, your brother added us to his story on his page. Steve? Oh, he said stand by. They stand by. We got another quick story. Wait, why? I was like, why is Blame the Chick still on here? So there was a lady that was pregnant and then got re-pregnant like 3 weeks later and had twins by two different people. So, so she had the babies came out at the same time. So they're like fraternal twins, two different dads. Yeah. I guess it's possible that it happens. It's not very common. Yeah. So she was pregnant. That's why it's double knocked. She got knocked up, had sex with somebody else 3 weeks later. You know what I mean?
Imagine.
And understand people when I'm saying double knock. We're not shaming her for out there being sexual. Do your thing. Get your fuck on. It's 2020. If you're not fucking in 2020 because you don't want to, props to you. If you're not fucking in 2020 because you feel like, some type of way about it, I don't know what you're doing. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Because we out here fucking. But she had sex, got pregnant, and was like, okay, I'm pregnant. I have no idea what happened to the dad. I didn't fully read the article, but she had sex with somebody else 3 weeks later and got re-pregnant. And so there was two babies in there by two different people, I believe. Let me, I'm going to pull the
I
article.
want to say something, but I can't.
I'm going to pull the article up.
I think that was in Grey's Anatomy once.
Okay, Woman gets pregnant while already pregnant, gives birth to twins conceived 3 weeks apart. Yeah.
Wow.
And this is telling me, subscribe to continue reading.
That's fucking wild.
Yeah. That shit is bananas, right? I don't know how to. I know dogs can do it and cats can. Like, if you, so one of the things, and like, I'm not comparing this woman to a dog, people. Calm it down. So, one of the things, and like with dogs, like if you breed your dog, they say to not, what was that? Alexis just liked the stream.
Surprise.
Oh, well, wrong one. We can do that one too.
Surprise, motherfucker.
One of the things they say is that if you breed your dog, right? And if she's still in heat, don't let her around other dogs, because dogs can still get, so the puppies, let's say I breed Bishop with another pit, right?
Mm-hmm.
And she is getting pregnant, and then another dog comes in and it's like, hey, I'm trying to get a piece of that. But he's a Shetland, whatever the fuck, a Malamute, right? Then the puppies are going to be part pit, part Malamute. You know what I mean?
Whoa.
Yeah. But yeah, people, her getting pregnant while being pregnant, that's bananas.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I don't understand how that works. But just another thing about women that I don't understand. You know what I mean? I don't.
I got nothing.
Yeah, I got nothing for that. Just be careful out there, man. I know some people be like, hey, you know what? I'm gonna go raw. She's already pregnant, so
now you got a twofer.
Yeah,
that's what I was like.
Yeah,
I can't say what I want to say.
Say what you want.
No,
what do you want to say? Oh yeah, bro, your face where you're like, no. Should I install the beep button?
I mean, it's not like it sounds like the second time, it sounds like two people who are like, oh, you're pregnant, nothing could happen.
That's what I was just saying.
Right.
Yeah, that's what I was just saying.
I kind of made it nice.
Yeah, that's what I was just saying.
Yeah,
like for all the dudes out there that might trying to smash somebody and think, oh, she's already pregnant. Now I can go ahead.
Yeah, right.
And
she's like, oh yeah, you're fine.
As
I'm
they
pregnant.
say in the culture, I can go ahead and shoot the club up. You know what I mean? I can, you know what I'm saying? I can go ahead and, but nope. And then next thing you know, hey, I'm pregnant. Wait, I know you were already pregnant. No. I'm pregnant again.
I'm pregnant again.
Get the fuck out of here. You are not pregnant again. How does that conversation go?
Right?
There's a finite amount of time that can happen. I'm
Yeah.
sure.
Right.
So
right.
like she had to pick like now.
Right. Right.
Think about that.
Babies.
Like you do, like just because you have, like the woman has to be fertile at that right time.
It's like I don't
Right?
know. I'm not a doctor.
I don't.
My
Yeah,
dad
yeah.
is.
Like
Call my dad.
Is your dad a doctor?
No, he's a chiropractor, but he still will know.
That counts. That
He
counts.
still will know.
There's a doctor in his name.
Yeah.
no, but you know what I mean. Like that could only happen at certain. Like just
Right,
because
right.
you don't use a condom doesn't mean you're going to get a girl pregnant.
Everything has to come together. Well, as far as double pregnant, I feel like everything has to align.
Even more.
Yeah.
But even for the first time, like just because you do your business doesn't mean you're always going to get a girl pregnant.
Exactly. Like,
So
it's
it
actually
happened
difficult
twice.
to get pregnant. Yeah. I feel like she
That's
couldn't
a
have planned that.
Right.
You know what I mean? It's almost like, yo, how do you plan getting pregnant again?
Read the article.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's in the
But
article.
hey, you have to subscribe to the.
Yeah.
Yeah,
you know
that's
what?
it is.
Yeah.
Just do it. Just
I'm
do it, man.
gonna
Hit it up.
I'm gonna find it for gets woman gets pregnant again.
Wow. What site is this on?
So this one is on the Daily News,
Oh,
the one I'm just looking at.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
Oh, wait a minute.
Uh-oh.
Oh no, that was last year. This is a different one.
Oh.
Hyper ovulating mom to be gets pregnant a third time while already carrying twins.
Oh.
That happened in December of 2020. Let me find
I'm gonna stop. There's some shit that I want to say, but I have people on here that maybe I'm not gonna say it. Oh,
yeah, it was the Washington Post that the first one was on.
wow, that's wild.
Yeah, man.
Holy shit.
Raul says this podcast is gonna become a staple in his daily routine.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
So Tuesdays and Thursdays.
Yep. Let me see if I can find the actual article for that lady. Okay. The Washington Post. Damn it. Washington Post is trying to fucking.
Are you seeing these articles on your little Facebook recommended article section, or friends of yours sharing this stuff.
No, I just go looking for weird stuff. So it says woman gets pregnant while already pregnant,
Clearly.
gives birth to twins conceived 3 weeks apart. Rebecca Roberts and her partner struggle with infertility for more than a year. So when they got a positive result with an at-home pregnancy test, they were overjoyed.
Well, hey,
But-
times 3.
Right. But the news did not feel real until the first ultrasound appointment when the couple saw their baby on a sonogram screen and listened to it to the calming cadence of a steady heartbeat. I'm trying to get to where they started knocking boots again. But this was not a typical set of twins, Robert learned. Her pregnancy was diagnosed as superfertation, a rare condition in which a woman who is already pregnant conceives another baby.
Oh boy.
Okay, so this one's the same person. Robert's pregnancy is one of a few superfertation cases recorded in the medical literature, said her obstetrician. Superfertation is so uncommon that Walker struggled to diagnose it. Wow.
Oh shit.
So she suffers, or not suffers, she's super fertile. Super fertile.
Right.
I think the one from 2020 was the one that was pregnant with twins and then got pregnant again by somebody else. They had different dads. Yeah, this lady got pregnant and re-upped.
Two for
Double down?
Yeah,
for- Let's do that again.
Is there more room in the oven? Throw another bun in there. That's all right.
Hey, what's up, bro? You got a roommate.
You got,
Mind if I crash here for the next 9
Oh
months?
my God.
Dude,
You got a roommate. Adam said 3 weeks probably means it's a second egg that got fertilized. And Kathy said she had a double yolked egg. I'm glad Kathy said that and not us.
Right.
Living off the land. Yeah, you posted it in the chat. Do me a favor and also send it to me in my DMs if you don't mind, unless you already did, because I want to kind of add it to my my rotation of things that I listen to, man. I like to support the peeps out there.
oh yeah.
Yeah, that's bugged out, man. Double. What do you do? What do you do in that point? How do you have that conversation? Like we were barely ready for a kid.
Yeah.
And now we're having 2?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like who you been messing with? Who you been?
Right.
Wasn't me. We were struggling with fertility.
Right.
So come on, fam.
Yeah.
He was probably like, yo. I didn't read whether or not it was whether or not her partner was a man or a woman, because she might have been
In vitro.
in vitro.
Right.
And then maybe didn't know and then got in vitro again. Or maybe she was just like, if her partner's a woman and they were like, listen, do you know a dude you trust that you can smash real quick and get pregnant? Try.
It's like in Shameless.
Yeah.
Does that happen in Shameless? You know, I've never watched Shameless.
Oh man.
I've watched a little bit of the British one, but I want to watch the American one.
It's good.
Is it?
It's
All
good.
right.
It will, you'll relate a lot of it to your life, I'm sure.
Okay.
I did.
The fuck you trying to say? What the fuck?
We've been through some ups and downs. That's all.
We've been through some shit.
Yeah. Right.
Oh man. That is, that's, I don't know what I would do. Especially if it's like,
Yeah.
out on the town, you meet a little lady, hey, why are you just sitting here chilling? Well, I'm pregnant. Oh, where's the dad? Oh, he's not in the picture anymore. Y'all dance a little bit.
Yeah.
Sparks kind of fly. You take her home. You're like, fuck it. You know what? Let me go ahead and. What can happen? She hits you back. I'm pregnant. Yeah, I know. You told me that the day I met you.
Yeah.
No, I'm pregnant by you.
Again.
Yeah, like that's impossible. Well, if you look at these 3 articles right here.
Right. I'm super fertile.
Yeah, right. That's going to be the new thing.
Forgot to tell you.
Be careful. I am super fertile. Like, okay. Brazilian women are crazy fertile. Like in Brazil, women are super fertile. That's why in the Brazilian sex world, adult entertainment world, anal is a huge thing because Brazilian women are crazy fertile. Like whether you're wrapped up or not, it's a chance that.
Oh shit.
Yeah. So just thought I'd throw that little nugget of information out there.
Nice.
Really quick, our last topic before we get back to the shenanigans, dumb TVs are starting to make a comeback. Like people are starting to wanting to get basically Pun, because Pun thought we were talking about dumb television.
Yeah.
Basically, there's smart TVs.
Okay.
And there's TVs that don't have those features, which are we call them dumb TVs.
Yeah.
Personally, I would prefer for my TV to be dumb. Just give me a good picture.
Yeah.
Dude, I got so much shit in my house that I can stream from. I have every console known to man.
Right.
You know what I mean? I fucking have my phone.
Yep.
I have set-top boxes. I have laptops. I have computers. I can figure out how to stream whatever the fuck it is I need to stream. We can figure it out.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I don't need for my TV to then also be able to do said things.
Right.
Plus, when you think about it, like the software on your TV will be outdated way before anything else.
Yep.
You know what I
Absolutely.
mean?
Right.
Like I have a couple TVs that are still nice TVs, but you can't really watch YouTube on them because it's not updated.
don't
anymore.
have the
You
app.
know what I mean?
Right.
Yeah, the app isn't updated. So I wish you could just. I wouldn't mind smart TVs being smart TVs if you could turn that shit off.
If you can unsmart them.
Yes,
That's what I have
yes,
right now.
that'd be
I want to unsmart it.
Yes.
Because every time I turn it on, I have to just select the right input,
Yep.
you know, and it's supposed to turn on with my voice, and it does sometimes. but
Every
then
now
it,
and again.
But then it puts on a different channel. I'm like, come on. Just
You're like, get it together.
Be completely dumb, not.
Yeah, not halfway done.
Yeah.
So what you're saying is, for me not using any of my smart features on my TV, I'm actually ahead of the
You're
game.
ahead of the game.
There we
Smarter.
go.
But you also have a Fire Stick
That's
that just
sitting
sits
up-
on
yeah,
your.
yeah.
He has a Fire Stick that's just sitting on his.
For like 9 months now. That
yeah,
my brother
just sitting
gave
on
me.
his
Just
shelf.
don't give a.
He's like,
I'm
he's
lazy.
like, I haven't set it up. I'm like, you just literally plug it into the fucking.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
TV.
Oh man, it's like a
That's-
it's like a meal that you literally
Yeah.
just open.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like,
right.
I'm too lazy to make this. All you gotta do is twist the top. It is.
Open it. That's the original smart TV.
Yeah,
That's-
yeah. Just plug that in.
Like, so you plug it into the TV, but then the part you have to plug into the wall,
Oh my god.
I have to like either get a
You don't even-
extension cord.
You don't even always have to do that because some of them will power off the HDMI.
I think mine does.
Powers off the HDMI.
No, I think mine.
Oh,
like,
it needs a
plug in,
cord.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So now,
So like,
okay,
I'd have to like
yeah.
rearrange
All right.
shit.
Wait, where's the TV plugged into?
Okay, but it's that cord is on the other side of the TV. Where I plug the Fire Stick in is on the opposite side.
And
So
the cord's
it
not
won't-
long
it
enough
won't
to
reach the-
I will
okay.
give you an extension.
I
cord.
have an extension cord.
Then
I don't want to do it. I just don't want to go get the
All right.
extension cord.
Okay.
All right, that's fair.
And I don't want to rearrange it. So it would fit.
Wait,
You know what I mean?
wait. You don't want to go get the extension cord? Yeah, but he said he'll give you one. He'll bring it to you.
I'll do it. Have you seen Shameless?
He'll bring you the extension cord.
I'll bring it. Yeah.
He might even bring some shiitake mushrooms lit on fire.
I might light your place on
Flambe.
fire.
Let me ask you a
Flambe.
question. Let me ask you a question, Dean.
What's up?
Is it possible that next time you're on the show, because there will be a next time, is it possible that next time you hear that you could make something, just whip something up, just so we could do like a two endangered mammals tasting
Yeah,
of some
absolutely.
like highbrow, sophisticated,
Well, actually,
just some shit you made up, just some, you know, it ain't got to have a name to
Hold on.
it. You know what I mean?
Let me see what's up there. Yeah, if you don't care about all that. Yeah,
Oh, okay. Oh, we're gonna flambe it.
yeah we gotta. Yeah, I got
Yeah,
you.
yeah, yeah. Oh, you know what?
Let's do
When
something.
I start doing the front porch grill sessions, I know who I'm inviting.
Do it. Yeah,
I would
buddy.
probably like the grill too.
Yeah. Me and Pun sat on the porch, tried to light a grill one time for like an hour.
Not a gas one.
Yeah, it was and we had lighter fluid infused charcoal. We had paper. We had matches. It had a lighter.
It was a very
Couldn't get it
bad
lit.
day for me.
Couldn't get it lit. Could. Our friend Cam.
Pride-wise.
Our friend Cam
Pride-wise.
had to come over and light the grill for us.
Wow,
I think I made like a burger.
that's wild. I've been lighting shit on fire since I was a kid.
Right. You're over here lighting mushrooms. Mushrooms ain't
Yeah.
even flammable, but he's over here.
like a bonfire. Like I
Right.
was like, oh, you know,
Yeah, gas.
couldn't
Flame.
Oh, man.
Raul said he wants in on that episode. The episode
yeah.
where we do the tasting.
Oh,
we'll
yeah.
see. We'll see, sir. You got to earn some credit with us.
Adam
with
said
us,
that's
man.
why
You
y'all
gotta-
are endangered mammals.
Yeah. You got to watch a few episodes
Fire?
before you get to the point of just over here joining in episodes. What do you say? That's why y'all are in danger. Because of the fire.
Yeah.
That's exactly
Oh,
what it is. What's-
Herb one. Is
Herb
in the
one
chat.
is in the chat. Dean, can I borrow this charging block real quick? Is your phone charged up? Like, are you good? Okay. No. I don't need the cable. Oh, I just need the block itself.
Hello. That we don't need that.
Yep. Don't need that. Oh boy.
We're good.
Oh boy.
We'll get back to it.
It's all good.
I feel like this piece on my on this holder is it's not doing what it's supposed to do. There we go.
Who's that a picture of?
So this is Ashley Hamburg, and that's Danielle Smith.
Hello, Ashley and
Yeah.
Danielle.
Yeah, they were they're always in the chat. Ashley is Ashley's old pretty ass. And then we haven't seen the Chocolate Girl Wonder in a little while.
Not today.
Miss Key, she hasn't been here in a little while.
She was there Tuesday.
Oh yeah, she was.
Yeah.
She was.
Mhm.
So what's going on in the life of Dean lately, man? I know you're doing you have a production company, yeah?
So yeah, web development. So
Okay.
my primary business is a web development company.
How did you get into that?
This is it. Well, long story short, I had a job lined up to work as a technician at BMW.
Oh, okay.
And
Okay.
I got a DUI.
Oh.
Okay.
So, and as we know, I've had a long battle with drinking. I used to go to bars all the time and
Right.
concerts and clubs, and you meet the bartenders and owners, and I'm at Peabody's and I'm talking to the dude.
Jesus Christ. That is not the place to meet.
And I said, there's a show coming up, and
Yeah.
I'm like, hey, I'll design a flyer for it. Give me a beer tab.
Oh, nice.
And that's literally how it started. It started in Photoshop a long time ago, designing flyers, and it just continued to develop.
How did I
from
never know that you used to design flyers?
there. I don't.
All the times
We ran the
I've
same.
needed flyers. You know what I mean? Like there would be times that I needed a flyer,
Yeah, right.
and I'm thinking, who the fuck can I call? Talking to him all the time.
Yeah.
Like I would see him all the time and chat it up with him. Never knew.
Yeah.
Never
We
knew.
were always, at Liquid days, man.
Yeah, yeah.
We had a lot of fun.
And then after that, after like when I wasn't there anymore, like other places, I'm like, damn, I need to get a flyer made for this, or I need something made for this. If I'd have known,
yeah,
man,
we'll
listen.
talk. You
Yeah,
saw
we're
the
gonna
little
have to-
thing I designed for.
Oh, yeah.
I threw something up together real quick and posted it to say,
Oh,
hey, I'm
yeah.
on this awesome show tonight.
it was pretty
Yeah,
fucking
it
dope.
was
I was
pretty
kind
cool.
of
Yeah.
pissed off. I was like, this motherfucker don't be fucking out here one upping our shit, man. At least,
Hey, I'm just trying to
you
join.
could have at least made a little logo for Two Endangered Mammals and throw up there.
I got it.
Damn, man.
That'll come next.
His shit was all like, you would have thought this was the Dean Karadimas show up in.
I almost sent it to you and asked, like, hey, is this cool?
No,
But there was, like,
it's
no-
totally dope.
there was,
Yeah,
like,
no, it's
no
totally
time.
dope. Totally dope. I'm just making fun of you. This is all
Oh,
this is
you're
all for
good.
show. It's all for show. You
The-
rapscallion. That shit had me jealous as a motherfucker. I was like, damn, this shit is fucking fly. What the fuck? I need to get on his show. Wait a minute.
Right. Wait a second.
Put you on Dude Cooking Food.
I'll come on, dude, cooking food. I'll be the dude that can't cook food.
This will,
I'll be the dude
crossover.
that Gordon Ramsay yells at all the time.
Hey, that'll work. That'll
I'll
work.
be that dude on a cooking
I'll be the
show.
dude eating the food. How about that? I can come yell at you in a British accent if that'll help. We'll be the,
Can you?
Yeah, we'll call me Gordon Blackie or something like that. Damn, that was racist.
Gordon Blackie.
Oh man, it's
Wow.
funny. It's funny because it's true. Oh boy, oh boy.
Julie's in the chat.
Short Julie.
Mm-hmm.
Short Julie is in the chat. My man Incognito, or no, my man Incognito is in Instagram. We'll blow it up at
What up,
him.
what up?
Nice.
Oh wait, wrong one. I don't want. Wait, he does have a daughter. Hold on. Also, Raul said, I want to bring food and cook some shit. Raul can cook? I didn't know that. Dean, can Raul cook?
Sure. I don't know.
What you gonna make? What you gonna make, Raul? And then Tay Boy Hey.
Tay boy, hey, what up?
Oh, you know him? Oh, okay.
Just saying what's up.
All right, well, I'm gonna blow it up. Yeah, Raul, if you can cook, we can do that. Make some stuff, bring it on the show. We'll munch on it. We've had a couple people do that. Bree did it.
Mhm.
Who else did it? Did somebody else do it? Greg brought cheesecake.
Yeah.
Our friend Greg, my car guy Gregory, makes
Yeah.
an amazing. It's his mom's recipe,
Mhm.
and he's the only one in the family that makes it.
Yeah.
Like his mom passed, and then he got the recipe. He's the only one that makes it. And Greg can actually cook. Like you wouldn't know it talking to him, but this dude can cook. But Greg makes like, I don't want to say like Greg makes like, how do I put this? Like real world food. You know what I mean? Like fucking chicken fried steak and
Right.
mashed potatoes, like stuff that you
Yeah.
like you know how there's like, so here's how I look at food, right? There's the fancy stuff that you see people make. That's like Fashion Week. You know how they come down the runway and some shit,
Right.
and you don't see that every day.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So a lot of the stuff that I see, you don't eat that every day. Like you go out to get that. You go to a nice restaurant, Comes in the small portions.
Yeah.
They do the, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Drizzle the stuff on it.
Right.
It looks good. It's good. It smells good. You get all the senses in
Yeah.
it. It looks good, smells good, tastes good, even feels good when
Yeah.
you know, Greg makes like real world shit.
Yeah.
Like this, it's gonna fill you up.
Mhm.
It's made to fucking be hearty,
Yep.
keep you alive.
Yep.
But this cheesecake that he makes, fuck boy, as the Italians would say, mod on. It is so like every time I'm like, all right, I'm eating clean, I'm gonna lose this weight, summer's coming. Greg makes a fucking cheesecake.
Boom.
Yep.
There Greg is.
And I'm like, all right, I'm gonna just eat a small piece. And then I went over to his house the other day and ate like 6 more pieces. I'm like, damn it. Damn you, Gregory. And I know it's all my fault. Adam says food for sturdy people. Yeah, Greg makes food for sturdy people.
Sturdy people.
There you go.
I like
For
that.
sturdy people. That's what it is.
Real world food.
Yeah. Hold on. Living on Land said Bree has been. Bree's been on their show. He said he watched the episode when she was on with y'all. She's awesome. Yeah, for sure. She brought us pastelitos. Is that how you say it? Pastelitos?
Mm-hmm.
And also these potato balls. I don't know what they were called, but they were delicious. They had meat inside of them. I don't even think she knew it was in there. I was like, there's meat in there. She's like, no, it's not. I'm like, I'm looking at meat. Either there's meat in there or I bit my arm or something. Oh, man. So, yeah. Web design, huh?
Yeah.
How the fuck did you like why do you know such a vast amount of shit? Like cooking,
Yep.
web design,
Yep.
freaking BMW tech, cars.
Weld. Lots of metal work.
You can
Lots-
weld?
Yeah, lots of metal work. That's what I mean. That's kind of what I went to school for. Was
welding?
was metal fabrication.
Oh shit.
Yeah. I went to an automotive tech school, and that was the job lined up with BMW.
How do you go from there to
be a
fucking cooking?
I don't know.
One day somebody asked me to make some guacamole and
That's literally it. Yeah. I
the
don't
rest
know.
is history.
I mean, I want to know. My father knows a lot. He
Yeah,
knows a lot
yeah.
of people, and he knows a lot of skills. And growing up, I always had these stories from him. And they were like tall tales, but I knew they happened.
Yeah.
And I was like, I want to be able to do those things. I want to be able to tell those stories. And how do I do that? Gain a lot of skills, meet a lot of people.
That's cool.
Right.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
Have fun.
I feel that.
That's how I met you. That's how, so many
It's now how you met
fruitful-
Pun.
Yep.
fruitful things in my life, like, new friends,
Yeah.
new hobbies, keeping myself sane,
I have a lot of things that I do because this is the portion of the show where I make it about me.
My guy.
I get what you're saying because I do a lot of stuff. Like if something piques my interest, then I just go and learn about it. And there was a time where if something piqued my interest, I would just go to school for it. Like I went to school for electronics engineering, technology, computer science, anything that I found, massage therapy, fucking psychology, anything I found interesting, I'd be like, I'm gonna just go to school for that. You know what I mean? And I have a lot of hobbies that people don't know about because they're useless. But but it's a lot of things that I get to do. Cars are not one of them.
Yeah.
Cars, cooking, no. Even though I'm a geek, like I'm 100% geek, web design was never really my thing. You know what I mean? Like I started messing around with web design back in like the Dreamweaver days.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I was like, nah, I'm good, fam.
Just another language.
Right.
Languages.
You know what? HTML, for some reason, it just never clicked with me. Like I'm good in C, C#, C++, Java, fucking Cocoa. Like I'm good in all that. But HTML, and HTML is pretty much basic. It's just pretty much English.
Yeah.
But it just never clicked for some reason.
I
never.
Yeah, I started learning that when I was younger.
Did you?
With the giant keyboard, giant computer.
Yeah.
I
Fucking
don't know. I love
big ass monitors. That
Yeah.
big tube monitors.
Right.
Yeah, man. Web design is just. I got a website. It's on Squarespace. I literally did nothing. I just dragged some shit over.
Yeah.
And was like, all right, it's there.
Well, hey, whatever works.
I mean, I kind of wanted a little bit more. I'll learn something. I wanted a little bit more spiffy, a little more jaunty, if you will.
Hey, Tiger.
Huh?
Can I build your website?
Hell yeah.
Can I do it for free?
Thought you'd never ask, my dude.
Nice.
No, that's not why I was saying it, but I will take you up on that.
And I'll build it personally.
Oh, shit. That's right. You have a whole ass business doing this.
A little.
You know what's crazy? It's wild to know so many people that like do these things, and I never like. I have a friend that makes apps, right?
Right.
Never asked him to make an app for me till literally, Demetrius Dextron.
Oh, yeah.
He makes apps and stuff.
Garrett.
And I was like, he was like, dude, why don't I make you an app? And I'm like, oh yeah, you do that.
Okay.
That's like a thing that you do.
Yeah.
Okay. It's like Gonzo, hey, why don't I build your fucking AR for you? Oh yeah.
Done.
My bad.
Let's do it.
Right. Dude, I want to show you some of the mods I made on my BMW. Cause since you're also I'm not gonna say you're a full blown Bimmer guy because you got a Mercedes, but you also got a Bimmer, so you're a Bimmer guy.
German car guy.
Yeah. So mine, I upgraded the screen in it.
There you go.
The infotainment screen, big 12-inch screen. It's Android based, does CarPlay, bro. It's dope.
12?
12.
Do you
12.
do you drive or do you just lay down and watch TV?
Just being there watching TV,
Yeah.
man. I had posted
You
a video.
have
I don't know if you saw it. I posted it on my story. I had a fireplace going on it.
I did.
Because I got YouTube, Netflix,
Yeah.
and everything on it. Yeah, I just had a fireplace going on. It was
7
just out there
series.
chilling. Yeah, I got a 7. But my 7, it was right before they started putting CarPlay in it.
Okay.
Which, to be honest, like, listen, BMW ain't shit. Like, to get CarPlay in your car that you own, you had to pay like another, what was it, like $300 for
man.
5 years of CarPlay or 10 years or something like that. Yeah, you had to pay a subscription fee for some shit that's free.
Yeah.
But it's BMW. Because BMW people will do that. New BMW people will do that. Like if you're constantly buying a new BMW,
Right.
you're the type that would, I ain't doing that shit. I just subverted it and installed a new screen in there.
My thing is 10-year-old German cars. Like I want something broken and I want to be able to fix it and I want to be able to make it mine.
Yeah.
Okay.
You know?
I mean, that's pretty much what I did.
Yeah.
Except this one wasn't broken. The one before, I had a 98 7 Series. And me and Greg, and by me and Greg, I mean Greg. We redid it. He replaced the transmission. He replaced the transmission in that with 4 jack stands, a jack, a block of wood, and like this boulder thing. As the car was like 3 feet off the ground. We got the transmission out, rolled that fucker out, rolled the other one in, and by we, listen, yeah, everybody knows. Everybody knows. I ain't fooling nobody.
You held something.
Yeah. I handed him. As a matter of fact, one bolt wouldn't come out, and his dad came out and was like, "That bolt's coming out." Grabbed the torch and cut that fucker out of there, and did it expertly. Like didn't fuck up anything. I was like, "Damn, y'all, this just runs in the family. Like the family does this." I met his granddad. His granddad's 94. And Greg's work, that's where he's working on the power steering pump for his car. His granddad is a dude that like can just knows his shit. Like, it just runs in the family. They just, them shades, man, they don't fuck around. Fertile. They're fertile as shit.
Oh yeah.
Every shade has a tribe of kids.
Oh yeah.
So since we're speaking about cars, I actually had one of my friends who lives in Jakarta, Indonesia, who has what I believe is the best version of my car.
Okay.
An SLK. He's Ben's R171.
Oh, that's him? Okay.
Yeah,
Is
he just joined.
the dad, veteran?
No.
Okay.
Real cool guy, real cool car.
That's what's up.
And we were just talking about SLK.
Yeah, I only
just
asked because I want to give them the proper sound effect.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I'll give you the...
Okay. Yeah, just give me the nod if they're so he has, so is yours a 3 Series?
Well, the Beamer, yeah.
Okay.
It's just a base. I mean, I bought that car as like, hey, I need a daily driver. Because at the time I had an A4 B5. I had an Audi A4, and then I had a 2-seater, 2-door convertible Roadster in Cleveland, Ohio.
Yeah, that's like the worst place to.
Yeah.
You get what, like 3 months, 3-4 months to be.
No. I have there's a vent in the back of the seat that blows hot air on your neck. So I'll drive around when it's 40 degrees out.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Oh, shit.
Okay.
It's that Mercedes.
I will not be in the passenger seat when you do that, but
Dude, it's fun.
maybe I'll hop in the passenger seat. What's My brother-in-law has a Miata that he fucking loves, and he also has a WRX. But then his other cars is like Miata that I think he's been working on it. Like it came, most of it was there when he bought it.
Okay.
But he's been doing some things to it. He loves it. I've been a Beamer guy since I was a Honda guy for a while. Then I was an Acura guy for a while. Never drove those cars. I was the guy that had a car and it would sit in my garage for literally like 3-4 years. And I didn't become a driver until I got my first Beamer. Right. And then I actually, like Pun knows, like I was not a driver. Yeah. I didn't drive anywhere. All the times you saw me, I wasn't driving.
Right.
But I was never a hindrance. Like it was never a time where I relied on people. I'd hop the bus, I'd ride a bike, I'd fucking catch an Uber. You know what I mean? Like I'm going to get there. You know what I mean? Nobody has to pick me up. If somebody's like, if we're going out together and you're like, yo, I'll scoop you up, that's fine. But I would never be like, hey, Pun, I need to go to such and such. Can you pick me up to, you know what I mean? I wasn't that dude. So I wasn't a driver until I got my first Beamer, that that 98 7 Series, 740i. And then after that, I was like, oh, okay.
That's what this is.
Yeah, yeah. I always hear about the driving experience.
Oh my gosh.
And you know what? I was like, yeah, how much better can it be?
I love
Man,
it. Right?
let me tell you, it's an experience. It really is. It's a joy to drive. I love it. I just drive around just to drive around sometimes nowadays.
That's what I do, especially with the SLK. Just throw the top down.
I wanna. So that's okay. That's the Mercedes, right?
Yeah.
I wanna ride around in that one time.
Yeah, dude.
Have you ever
Absolutely.
messed around with any of the AMGs?
No, I have not. I have not owned one. My dad, we got him a C350,
Mm-hmm.
and it was like 6 years old. But I mean, they're all fast.
Yeah,
They're all
Yeah.
fast. They're great.
like
know?
ridiculously fast.
My car looks like an AMG, which I try to tell people, hey, it's not.
Just put the badge on
I
there.
just made it to look that way.
Yeah. Just put the badge on there.
But
You'd be all right.
my buddies and I, we have a group, and we call ourselves the Guild, and we just do like work and work on cars and motorcycles. Whoever has a project with one of us,
Mhm.
we all just gang up and
That's cool.
get it done.
Like
help each other out.
what kind of motorcycles? Like crotch rockets? or?
Both. Yeah.
Oh, really?
Both. Yeah. So,
I have a crotch rocket.
well, you need to work on it. You want to go ride?
Both.
Both.
I don't really know how to. So let me tell you the story behind this. I don't know if you.
Yeah.
I don't know if you've heard this on the show. So a friend of mine out on the island, when he came to work out there, him and his buddy rode motorcycles to the island. They rode crotch rockets to the island. And then one day, him and the buddy, they were working security. Him and the buddy got in an argument. The dude was like, fuck you, I'm leaving. Left, had his girlfriend pick him up. Left the dude there with 2 motorcycles. So I was like, what's going on? He was like, well, he was buying it from me. He hadn't paid for it yet. So now I'm here with 2 motorcycles. And I was like, oh, okay. A couple weeks later, I'm like, so what are you going to do with the other motorcycle? He was like, I'll probably sell it. I was like, well, how much do you want for it? And he only, I mean, you know, it was nothing special. I think it was like a 99, 900 RR.
Mm-hmm.
Honda 900 RR. And I was like, so like, what do you want for it? He was like, I was charging him 2,000. I was like, I'll buy it. And he was like, oh, well, if it's you just give me like 800. And I was like, what? Here. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I give him money. He's like, so how long you been riding? I was like, oh, I've never ridden before.
That's what I did.
Yeah, I was like, I've never ridden before. He was like, why'd you buy a motorcycle? I was like, who could pass up a sale?
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, who can freaking pass up a sale? So yeah, I bought it from him, and then like a few weeks later, maybe like a week or two later after the club, because he bounced at that club that I DJ'd at. We were in the lobby of the hotel, and he was like, yo, let's go for a ride, man. Let's just get you, up on the bike. I'm like, all right. Told me the basics. So I was like, okay. And then we rolled, and you've been to Put-in-Bay.
Yeah.
Out on the island, after the bars and stuff close, when it's like 3:34, there's nothing out on the street.
That's it.
So there's nothing to run into. So I'm like, all right, bro, I could tell you right now, I vividly remember doing 60, 70. We probably did 25 that whole time. Dude, to me, I was flying. I was like, whee, bro, this wind in my hair. I was like, man, I was easy rider. You couldn't tell me shit. And I was like, so how fast were we going? He's like 25. I was like, fuck out of here. Bro, we were going so slow, the bike started overheating. Because if you don't go fast enough, air isn't passing through them.
Yeah.
So it got hot. He was like, yeah, the
God.
bike's hot right now. Because we were doing, I was like, damn, well, whatever. In my mind,
Hey, man.
in my heart,
There you go.
I mean, I got faster than that. On the island, I've gotten up to like 70, on a straightaway or whatever. On the island, in a controlled environment,
Yeah.
I can ride.
Right.
You know what I mean? Never been on a highway.
Oh,
Never, yeah.
that's the best part.
I know,
Right?
but I haven't done it.
Straight line and then twisties.
Yeah, I gotta get there. I gotta redo my seat though. I gotta revinyl my seat.
I got it.
I know you know how to do it. I saw you post one time.
Yeah.
I think I commented on it. Like he did the whole process though. Like, and I was like, damn, this motherfucker knows what the fuck he's doing. Because I always thought, here's the thing. Like, we knew each other, but we didn't know each other.
Right.
We never really sat and had like a heart to heart and talk about everything like we're doing now. And I was like, oh, he's a chef. He's an amazing chef. I never knew you were a car guy. I never knew you were a gun guy. I never knew you did, you know what I mean? Graphic design and web design. So when you did the seat, I thought it was you were just some dude that was trying something new.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And I'm looking, I'm like, damn, he did a really good job for his first time fucking time. Little do I know, they have a whole ass guild.
Right.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, but the seat on mine's all fucked up. I'm gonna buy all new fairings and everything.
We'll do it. We'll paint them.
Oh, sweet.
dude.
Sweet.
Bring them out.
I love when things come
We got
together
the
like
shop.
this.
We powder coat whatever you want. We'll paint whatever you want.
Y'all do powder coating?
Yeah, my buddy. So my buddy jumped in here. He was the dude who lives in Japan, Ford. And then we've got Matt Wagner was the other dude. We got a bunch of other friends. My buddy Jake and David. We all just go and we barbecue.
George said Audi for life.
Yeah. We go and barbecue and steak and shrimp and work on Mustangs and motorcycles and whatever the hell else.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
I'm in.
Cerakote, if you want to.
I will gladly eat the food
Yeah.
and provide the motorcycle to work
Right.
on. But I will turn a wrench. Just tell me what to turn
Yeah.
Yep.
and how many times. But don't expect me to know it. Hey, tighten up that such and such bolt. I don't know what that is, so I'm gonna just go over here and turn this over here,
Just-
whatever.
yeah.
Speak
whatever
of the
fuck
devil,
this is.
Gregory's in the chat.
Oh, is Greg a rig here?
Yeah.
Oh, Greg has a Mustang.
He does.
Yeah, he has a Mustang. Greg is that dude, man. Greg is one of those dudes where if the term where there's a will, there's a way was a person, it's Greg.
Yeah.
Especially when it comes to working on cars. Like if there's a way to
Yeah.
get it done without having to without necessarily having every tool necessary,
Yeah.
Greg could get it done. He calls it cheating it.
Yeah.
He'll be like he did my on my 98 BMW 7 Series, he replaced the water pump on that at 3 a.m. in the dark while it was raining. Like we're sitting there playing Grand Theft Auto and he's like, "Did that water pump ever come in?" I'm like, "Yeah, it's sitting over there." He's like, "Oh, okay, let's go put that in." And I was like, "The fuck you mean? What do you mean let's put that in?" He did it though. Fucking Greg, man. He's that dude. I need to get him around y'all.
If you own a German car, it's a necessity that you know how to work on it because it's gonna break.
Or you know someone that knows.
Or you-
See, that's
yeah.
what I was told when I got that one.
Yeah.
The guy I was buying it from was like, "Listen, like, you know," he gave me a great price, and he was like, "I'm telling you right now, make friends with somebody that knows how to work on these cars." And I was like, "That's him. That's
Right.
Because Greg was with me. Because I told him I had the Acura Integra that just sat in my garage, right? So I hit him up one day. I was like, "Greg, do you know how to work on BMWs?" He's like, "I learned on BMWs." And I was like, "I tell you what, I'm buying the BMW." My mind was already made up.
Right.
I was like, "If you go with me and make sure I don't buy a lemon, I'll give you the Integra." And he was like, "Bet." And we went, and it the one I bought, it had the transmission was kind of wonky, so it would go into limp mode,
Right.
and it had a leak in the radiator.
They all have leaks.
Yeah.
All of them.
It also had the infamous exploding hose, but that came later. So I was like, "All right." Greg was like, "Yeah, we can get this up to snuff." And then even then, I was like, "Okay, I'm gonna pay the dude, and I'm gonna come back and have it towed back." And Greg was like, "Nah, we can get this back." He was like, "We can get this back to Cleveland," because it was in Akron.
Right.
He's like, "We can get it back." I'm like, "How the fuck? Give me a couple gallons of water."
Right.
He has some tools with him,
Yeah.
and then his niece followed us from Akron back. Every now and again, we'd stop at a rest stop. He'd pour water all over the engine to cool it off, top it off. I'm like, "All right, we made it back." I think, the fucking, I had to rev it, and it would like punch in the gear, but it would start off in third gear. So I would have to like rev. You'd hear it revving,
Yeah.
but I'm not really going anywhere. But once I got on the highway, it's like riding in a spaceship, man. It's so freaking amazing. It's
I wish I could tell you something similar didn't happen to me, but it did.
no, with your three,
Yeah.
three, what happened?
Oh yeah. Radiator. Water pump.
Yeah,
Uh,
the infamous. You probably had the infamous exploding hose
Yeah.
as well.
yeah.
That hose, it's like a hose that goes from, it's somewhere down there. I don't know. Greg knows where it is. But when it's split, when I looked it up online, it's literally called the infamous exploding hose. In BMWs, they all fucking explode. To be such a high end car, they use some shitty parts. It's a lot of like plastic and
Well, it's made to fail at a certain level, right?
Okay.
The technology's there. You know, Volkswagen, and Audi, they have plastic parts when they know if they use metal or titanium or whatever else, it's
Yeah.
gonna last.
That sucks so bad. And all the aftermarket parts are metal.
A lot of them, yeah.
Yeah,
But you
so
can
that-
get both.
Okay.
You can get both.
Now, would you suggest the metal ones, like if you want it to last?
It depends.
Oh,
It depends
okay.
on what you're building, how many miles are on it.
Mhm.
You know, if you have a car with a lot of miles, put the cheap Japanese stuff in it,
Oh, okay.
you know?
Okay. What if you have a car with a lot of miles, but you want it to go a lot more miles?
I'd still put the cheap Japanese
the cheap stuff in there?
Yeah. I mean, depends on what it is, right? If you're replacing like an integral part to the engine, yeah, you know, high end stuff. But if you're doing brakes and hoses and
Oh yeah.
you know, you can go less expensive. That's the thing. There's such a range of like entry, and then I have money, so I'm doing all of this.
Right. If you're getting like a whole Brembo system,
Right.
brakes,
Right.
there's fucking thousands of dollars for brakes.
Or like Callahan Auto Parts.
Yeah.
Which is what I put on my Beamer. Cause
Oh, really?
Yeah. I mean, I bought the car with like 40,000 miles, and I've got 160,000, 165,000, something like that.
I bought mine.
Dude,
with,
I drive the shit out of
I
it.
bought mine with like 98,000 or something like that. But it's been great. It's been great. It's the first time. The first one I got, me and Greg. But we were. I say we, but everybody that knows. It's like a fucking, you know, like a fucking F1 race team. There's the guy that drives, and then the people. But the driver's always like, "Oh, we did this, that, and the third." He didn't do shit.
No.
He, you know what I
got
mean?
in.
Yeah. So we before we could get to customizing, we had to get it to where it was working. Whereas this one I bought, it's working. No real issues. I had to replace a tire, but other than that, you know what I mean? And now I can customize, you know what I mean? It's a different feeling. So now I'm gonna, you know, upgrade the turbos and
Fireplace.
yes, the fireplace in the car. You know, for the ladies.
That's a big enough car.
Right. There's enough room. I love it. I love my car.
I like the back seat.
Hey-o.
Well, because I feel like
Yeah,
Do ya?
because it has the it has the
has
privacy
the
blinds
privacy
back
blind.
there.
Yeah.
It feels like a made guy.
yeah.
Wow.
Feels like a good fella.
Yeah.
You go in the back, just have him drive you.
No, I don't.
Vice
not
versa?
gonna do that. but
I think the one time
There's a few
I think
times,
it was
like,
me, him, and Greg. Greg was in the front seat.
Yeah.
Dropped Greg off. I was like, just sit back there, Pun. Just
was like-
go ahead, and chill.
I felt weird that time. I was like, this doesn't feel right.
our friend Savannah, we had to pick her up one time. And she was drunk, and she got in and like didn't realize Pun was in the back seat. So she's talking to me, like joking with me, and
It
then
was a good like 10 minutes. Too.
yeah.
Even
She
Greg, because she
had
saw
said
Greg.
something, and Pun answered her, and she turns around like, "When did you get back there?" He's like, "I've been back here the whole time." She's like, "No, you weren't." She swore he teleported into the car. She just knew.
wow.
She
I
just
was
knew he
like,
teleported.
you know what? You're right. I did.
Yeah, take it.
And the whole night she thought I teleported.
She
into
thought
the
he
car.
was Magic Greg. I mean, Magic Pun. Magic. But Greg's magic too.
Yeah.
Fellas, I think it might be time for us to hit the old dusty trail.
All right.
Sweet.
We've had ourselves a show.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah.
Man, this was a good time. Dean, I'm so happy that you came on here, bro.
Too. I appreciate it. I know we've been talking about it for a while.
For a hot minute.
Yeah.
I think we've been talking about it since like a couple of months after we started doing this podcast.
I think it was October or November.
Yeah.
And when did you start?
So we started in like August.
August. Yeah.
So yeah, it would have to have been like shortly thereafter. I was like, yo, we got to get you on the show.
OG, man.
Yeah, man. One of the originals. Oh man. Which tune should I play to get us out of here? I don't know which one I want to play. We'll do this one. This one works.
Ooh.
This one's a good exiting music.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It brings us in,
Yep.
takes us out.
Takes us out. There you go.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining us on this 11th episode. I'm pretty sure it is. If it's not, it's going to be weird when people listen to it later. My dad is in the chat. Pops is in the chat. Hold on a second. Let me
Yeah. What's up,
Mr.
Pops?
Frank Polk. What up, Pops? How you doing? And thank you for the compliment.
Yeah.
Now let me get back to the Okay.
There we go.
We stop everything.
Yeah.
He can cook too, Frank. He can cook. Let me tell you something. Oh, you know what? Hold on a second. He gets another one. Hold on a second.
Yeah, I was
'Cause
gonna say.
Yeah, he's a veteran.
Yep.
I'm gonna double it up for him.
There you go. Hey.
Yeah. All right. Now let me get back to the. Also, my mom's gonna kick my ass. I was supposed to go over there and jailbreak her Fire Stick, and I forgot to do it. Dad, tell Mom I'll be over there tomorrow. Tell Mom I'll be over there tomorrow to jailbreak her Fire Stick. So on that note, thank you for joining us for this 11th episode of Plus One, the official guest show of the Two Endangered Mammals podcast, the #1 podcast on my duplex. I have been your host, Mr. Tiger Adinaldo. With me, as always, is the one and only, the Italian stallion, Mr. Pun-Fu-Panda. Pun. Tell the good people how they can reach out to you, sir.
On Instagram, Snapchat, and Discord at Pun-Fu-Panda, and on Facebook, Pun Capasso.
And Mr. Dean Karadimas.
Yo.
Tony Stark himself. How can the people reach out to you other than just putting the symbol up there for the Avengers to come and save the day?
That's Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat, everywhere else at Dean Karadimas, and of all trades, CLE.com.
Boom, boom. See, now that time he said it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That time he said it instead of me putting it up there and he didn't use it. If you want to get in touch with me, all you got to do, stretch out your fingers and type Tiger39, THAIGER 39. And you can catch me on Instagram, Facebook, Snapchat, Twitter, freaking iCloud, Grubhub, Uber Eats, DoorDash, Bumble,
Farmers only.
Yeah.
Farmers Only,
Christian Mingle.
SturdyWomen.com. You can find me at curvychicks.com. What was the other one? Thick and Spicy.
Thick and Spicy.
Yeah, Thick and Spicy.
Big and tall.
Big and Tall.
Big and Tall.
You know what I mean?
There we go.
Amazon's Only. You know, you can find me all over the place. Anywhere that the media is of a social variety,
And where there's a handle.
you can find me at Tiger39. If you would like to watch the shows after the fact, you can probably catch them here on the platform you're watching on, or go to youtube.com/Tiger39. They're all listed there. They're organized in playlists, so it's really easy for you. If you want to listen to the podcast after the fact in just audio form, go to your favorite podcasting streaming platform of choice, search for Two Endangered Mammals. We're the only two that show up. And every now and again, we have a guest with us.
Yeah.
So there'll be an extra mammal there. Sometimes they can cook.
Yeah.
Sometimes they can. Sometimes they look like Tony Stark. Sometimes they don't.
Yeah, right.
Once again, I have been your host, Mr. Tiger Adonaldo. This has been Mr. Pun-Fu-Panda. That has been Iron Man. We have been the Two Endangered Mammals, and we are signing out. Peace.